Hodily hodily.
Hodily hodily.
Oh,
I heard myself echo.
I forgot to turn down the volume. His mom could, or I don't know. What are your pronouns? Because I have no idea who you are. Chaos said my mom couldn't find Twitch with a GPS and a navigator. That's probably a good thing. Like, I'm counting on the fact that my mom can't find this Twitch. Or nearly anything that I do.
Back when we first started, my mom was in the hospital for one of her COPD attacks. And she had messaged me. She's like, I'm bored. And I was like, you could always watch our live stream. And she was just like, oh no, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, his pronouns are he, him, and what the fuck. Okay. That's good. We're followed by a lot of young gentlemen who like to see the movies. Can I just say, I am a little disappointed we are not doing the not safe for work version. I mean, I get it. We're not supposed to.
I already painted the not safe for work one. They've been out for a while.
Oh no. Are you guys prepping stuff now?
No.
Have you gone through my... Okay.
Oh, have I gone
buffer?
Through? We're close.
Because
she's got...
I want to do the Morgan.
Well, she's got those Midnas to finish up. Painting.
Okay.
I've got this. I've got to do the face on the Valentine.
Okay.
I've got a safe for work Daria over there. I already finished the not safe.
What are you doing, kitty? Hi, baby girl.
And then I think that's it.
I'll be here Wednesday. I'll be here Tuesday night too. Because that's usually what I do. Might be here tomorrow night if you're getting close. Might stay late today.
I'm gonna go prep more again.
No! I haven't done that one yet. I want to.
Is that a rush?
Mm-hmm. No. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? You have a bunch of stuff over there for second checks.
Yeah.
So what we can do is we'll probably second check and then just start working on those.
Okay. I thought it was a Pair Force one. Because
it might be Pair Force.
Upside down.
Yes.
And I love Pair Force one. Pair Force one, I don't want to have all your babies because I don't want to have any more babies. But
I will brush your hair.
Gladly. Well, he's 30. He's kind of young for me.
30's okay.
Yeah, it's an upside down Morgan, so it's Pair Force one, and I'm doing that because
I wouldn't go younger than like 27.
Yeah, no. Even then, I'm 39, so
like I wouldn't expect myself to keep up with anyone that young.
I don't know. I've kind of hit that point where they're talking about middle-aged women and the libido goes. So
no, I'm on too many antidepressants for that.
No, my husband has to keep up.
And what with being ace.
83 babies, woohoo! Yes, I liked being an 83 baby.
I was born in 84.
Because this is my last year, my 30s. And apparently when you hit 40, you just don't give a fuck anymore.
Well, I had the don't give a fuck-itis at 30. But apparently it gets even better.
I know. I can't wait.
And I can't imagine.
Because again, I'm funny, I'm witty, everybody likes me. Oh shit, no one likes me and I'm annoying. And then I had to reach out to Dave and I'm like, so I've put my brain into airplane mode because... Yeah. And then he was really sweet and he's like, well, for what it's worth, I think you're funny and witty. And I'm like, this is why we're friends. Instant serotonin.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even be here, like, doing this right now if it weren't for you constantly validating me.
Because you're our funny friend.
I don't see myself that way.
I told Clude, I'm the one who sets the jokes up, you're the one who makes the jokes, and then Burley is the straight man.
She's definitely the straight man.
And if I'm not here, then you second guess the joke and you don't say it, so it just goes silent.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I know my role.
I live vicariously through Twitch and Discord.
Speaking of which, you've joined our Discord, right? Because that's where I post all the naughty stuff.
And our Twitter.
Oh yeah, definitely on the Twitter.
I saw one of our Twitter followers had shared 3 of our posts. So I decided to go to their page and check out their I told you not to.
I know.
So I knew what I was getting into.
I have since learned.
It was like 2 scrolls, Holy and shit. I saw Mirko getting railed.
I'm surprised it was 2 scrolls. I have seen so much furry porn. Okay, so, oh shit, I forgot to do it. Well, yeah, but his mom died. I didn't want to do that. I'm too old for twatter. So, yesterday, for Art of Mike Disney, I told him that there is an obscene word of the day. And the obscene word of the day was sad fap. And I had to tell him what sad fap is. It's masturbating while crying. Okay, so now that you've learned this word, you have to use it in a sentence on stream. He didn't have to do it in stream, but he could have done it anytime throughout the day. But he used it on stream, but it was right when I found out that my earbud had a short in it. I missed it! But, yeah.
I know the origin of the word fap.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What is the origin of
it? Was from a webcomic.
Okay.
And I'm trying to remember the name of the webcomic, and now I can't. But it was a webcomic where it was chronicling, like, several different type characters. Like, they had the sex doll that came to life. The sex doll fairy granted her life, and she was just like, kill me! And then it was her, like, going and getting revenge on the men who abused her.
I feel like this is familiar.
One was this woman was a porn artist. She did, manga.
Okay.
And, there was this guy that she kept, like luring him in to, like, do sexy poses for her. Mm-hmm. But it turns out that she does yaoi. And so it was him getting railed by someone else was the pose that she needed. And so it kept going on like that, where he would be like, you know, like into it, and she'd be like, yeah, this is the time. And then it'd be something completely different. Like her pegging him instead of him. Nice. But there was one where this dude was a chronic masturbator. Mm-hmm. And so he would just be in his apartment, and his roommate would come in, and it's just fap, 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 fap. That's where fap came from. And that is also where schlick came from. Because the chronic masturbator, had a sister who was also a chronic masturbator. And so she would come in and schlick, 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 schlick. That's where it came from. That was the origin. Nice. And I wish I could remember the name of the comic. I don't think it continued anymore.
Can we Google it?
Origin of fap. You could probably find it.
Fap.
But I read the whole thing.
What is the origin of the term fap? Apparently it's in the Collins Dictionary. Japanese manga, Heartbroken Angels?
No, that doesn't sound...
Yeah, I don't know. The term is first found in a dictionary.
Sexy Losers.
There you go.
Sexy Losers.
I did read that a lot.
The guy who wrote Sexy Losers is the one that created the term fap. All right.
Oh, so the person who won our Midna had her first stream today.
Oh, yay!
Yeah. So that was cool.
All right. So Amy is a slightly darker skin tone than Leela. So that's not the right one. That's blonde hair. I use Golden Skin for Amy.
Okay. And
then I use Fair Skin for Leela.
He says his phone won't allow him to join Discord. Then you're missing it.
Liar. I'm just kidding. All right.
I mean,
this is the first time I've ever painted a safe for work version of this.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's been naked all the time.
And all I've been doing is complaining about it.
It's just the first time I've ever done the safe for work version. So I gotta look up and see what their outfits colors are.
She's in like a lighter black. Look, it's right
Yeah,
here.
I've got it.
Okay. And then she's in a purplish pink.
Is that the only view I have? Yeah.
I could try and find the spinny version.
It's fine. This will work. I don't know if Tarita does that.
I know one of them does. I know. Oh, it's Wrestle that does it.
Mm-hmm.
Did he comment? No,
Link is invalid or
commented.
expired. Oh, okay. Hold on. In a minute,
I can do it.
you can get a new fresh link. I'm gonna need my phone charger.
What? You didn't do this.
Yeah.
Because
I have the brick over here. I just need my cable.
You may need your charger too. All I've been doing is playing on my phone all day. In between calls. We are painting a figure from Tarita. It's Tarita Minis. It's Leela versus Amy, and they are wrestling.
They're wrestle-assing.
Wrestle-assing.
Who's asking? Lego Man. Is that Eric?
I don't know. I don't know who it is.
That's Eric!
It's safe
You're
for work.
not supposed to be watching.
Totally safe for work. Boring. I got the peach.
I am so tempted to get the Nitro for Discord just so I can have the Screaming Peach every time.
Oh my God. I love it. Eric, do you want to join our Discord? There you go.
Oh, you're fine. It's dirty in there.
It is very dirty in there.
Alright, so she's got a light...
There are no rules.
You know, I think it's just supposed to be black. Her
Oh,
swimsuit.
no, that's why. Yes, you have to do the other one.
Did you drop a new one?
No, I can't change the command, and I dropped the other one, but I did. Give me 2 seconds. Pop, there you go. It's never supposed to expire.
I know.
But
what did you do?
I don't know. I broke it.
Kelly.
I broke all of it. Whatever. I do what I want.
It's all gummed up.
You broke it.
Nuh-uh.
You broke it.
Uh-uh.
Chaos says he'll assist mod. Yeah, because all of our wait, I'm a moderator. I forgot.
Something.
Clue went live for the first time. Well, not for the first time, but with the first time as an affiliate, and he had a bot, and I got to get rid of it. And then Angela, the Blades, went live for the first time, and she had a bot. And I'm like, where are bots?
I have so many bots.
What do you mean?
There are so many bots in our stream.
Tell me which ones, and I'll ban them. We don't have anyone.
There's his nipples.
That's gonna be a sticker. I laugh at. Okay, so it's not cry cut. It's cricket.
Cricket.
But it looks like cry cut.
It's cricket.
It makes me want to cry. I don't want to learn how to do this.
It's pronounced cricket.
I just want to push the button and make it work. Cricket. Whatever.
You're whatever.
Face is whatever.
Mom is whatever.
See, I can't use that joke all day today.
What? They're your mom?
Yeah. I did very well. I have not used your mom joke at all. Only on Saturdays. Wait.
I'm gonna hold off on that. I don't need that yet. I'm gonna do this skip tone first. What?
I didn't get the peach again. I got the leaf guy waving. I don't like the fact that if you delete them, you can only do it like twice, and then it's just like you can't wave.
And it keeps giving you the same one.
Yeah, I don't. Give me the next one. Give me the next one.
You know what I want. You know what everyone wants.
Why make this awkward? Just give me what I want.
We want the peach.
Exactly. I have 17,000 nipples right now. All right, we all have to make an agreement that we're not going to play the John C. Raptor until the end.
Yeah. So I was on somebody's stream who was way more popular than us.
Like everyone?
No, they're like partner.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
they're up there. And all of their redemptions were like in the tens of thousands with the bubbles.
Huh. Why?
Yeah.
Probably because they're tired of hearing them. Like, you need to be a die-hard listener in order to play any of my sounds.
But I like that I was there for Mike doing his giveaway.
Yeah.
Because it shows me a better way to do the giveaway thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like the, you just kind of join the entire stream, but you have to be present and you have to stay to the end of the stream in order to be able to win.
Yep.
I
like that too.
But it just kind of put me in the mindset of wanting to do more giveaways, but I need the things.
I clipped the Naked Alloy. I want to do a Not Safe for Work giveaway. Because all of our people are adults.
Yeah, but I need to look it up on the Twitch guidelines.
Chaos, do you paint? I don't think Eric paints. Eric, do you paint?
No.
Okay, so if we did a primed, well, actually, they all do. They like their whole little zenithal priming. We don't do that. We don't do fun stuff. We just spray it with
I don't
primer.
get paid enough to do a bunch of fancy stuff on these things.
Yeah. So yeah, you'd have. I guess we'd leave it unprimed and let it be up to the person who wants to do it. But I think we could give away something that's not painted. Oh, but speaking of which, I ordered something for Tara, and she does not want it primed. So I need to write in there that she just wants it prepped and cleaned.
Is that the Anka?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, then what you would do, because it's going to come across your desk, is as soon as you see that Anka, pull it, and just bring it over here and set it on the table.
Yeah.
Yep. As soon as you're done cleaning it.
Well, because, after it's cleaned, it just can be sent out after second looks. Yes, we are link friendly. Yeah, definitely. Show us your Instagram. Show us your stuff. Hello. Hi, hello.
Hello, hi. Hi, hello.
Hello.
Hi, it's me. Hello, hi. Hi, hello.
But yeah, go for it. Do it.
Hurry up.
Do it. Kit Kat. Okay, so I can do...
I'm warm. Are you warm?
No. Because I know what the next part of that is. I'm going to turn down the heat. And then you're going to be cold.
I was gonna turn on the fan.
Don't you dare.
I need airflow.
I just want cat to
T
that
T
link.
T T T
Copy
T
text.
T cat. T T T T T T T.
We learned the origin of FAP today.
Well, I knew it, but you learned it.
Actually the origin though, because it said it was from 1500.
FAP?
Ooh.
No, sexy losers created the term FAP to mean for masturbating. Yes.
I'm gonna follow chaos. Just don't follow me back, because all I have is stuff for my kids. My Instagram is boring. I don't post anything except for kids.
But you could follow Baylight.
You could follow Baylight.
I think if you do social gives the link tree, doesn't it?
I think so. I don't know. Social. If I can spell things. Yep, that's our link tree. Hopefully it's still correct.
Yep.
And is Clute still epic?
No, he is
Should just be
Slash.
Clute. Slash?
Yep. I figured it'd be easy.
Yeah.
Because we can imagine him in a slash fic. Like Mike/Clute.
He keeps talking about his hot pocket.
Mike stares longingly into Clute's eyes and whispers, "I want your hot pocket." Clute strokes his glorious beard longingly. I ship it.
Yeah. I like your little chameleon. That's adorable. I like that one. And there's a purple thing. What is the purple thing?
Your mom.
It's probably my mom. Oh, it's a base coat. That's cool. I want to see that when that's done, though. And spawn. And what's that? I saw this earlier today. The little fire skink. Just so cute.
You should totally be the slash fickers of the painting community.
Where we just ship all the peoples.
All the guys together.
I like it. I definitely like it. I told him he is writing some checks that his hot pocket can't cash. He's gonna go and visit, and Mike's gonna be like, "All right, bend over." I'm like, "Oh, I was joking." It's too late for that.
So you know about the one streamer who set a poll or something that he, you know, if so many blah blah blah, he would stream dressed as a girl, right? And it's been like done so many times that he's like perpetually stuck as streaming as a girl, dressed like a girl. And
Nice.
he was talking to another streamer, and she said that, you know, you're a twig, I could break you in half, I could definitely beat you at arm wrestling. And he's like, you know, you're going to TwitchCon, right? She goes, yeah. He's like, 10 grand that I can beat you. And she's like, wait, 5 grand and I get to peg you. And he was like, deal. And then he started second guessing it, because he's just like, uh-oh. Cut to her just downing protein shakes.
Yes! Mike wants us to visit, and I'm like, we are different people in reality than we are on Twitch.
Michigan, right?
Yeah.
That's so cold.
It is a bit cold. We'd have to wait.
We'd have to wait till summer.
We'll just show up on his porch.
But we could.
You're gonna take care of us, right?
Where's the futon? I've got a backpack. I've got the
It's just full of straws. Every time he turns around, you've got a new one. I'm gonna suck the talent out of you.
He wakes up one morning and half of his beard is gone, and I'm in the bathroom gluing it on my face.
A nipple is a man nipple. Chaos, we're in rural PA.
Yeah,
rural.
Pennsyltucky.
But yes, per terms of service, we're not supposed to show any sort of nipples, because if you are female presenting, then they're against the terms of service, which is dumb because guys can show all their nipples. So one of our moderators, someone who helped us, in fact, someone who helped us really, really early on, as we got used to Twitch, gave us a picture of his hairy nipple. That is our emoji. That's our emoji. And then another friend or partner made us a sticker. So we need to print the sticker of the nipple. So
we gotta order some sticker paper and we can try out the cricket.
Yeah, the cricket. Still sounds weird. I don't like it. I've been calling it a cry cut. I'm gonna keep calling it a cry cut, just like tartar.
Cream of tartar.
I don't care if I sound dumb.
As a matter of fact, I think when he came in and said that, we were in the middle of a conversation about whether it's tartar or tartar.
Yeah.
I think that was the conversation that we were having.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
Actually,
you crazy vaginas. It's
My
Oh god. Alright. I don't know where Schuylkill is.
County.
Where is that?
Where is that?
Is that PA?
We don't know our own state. I grew up in Maryland.
I'm spelling it wrong.
I was born in
Oh,
Virginia.
no, it is in PA. Okay, it's in the heart of Pennsylvania's coal region. It's part of northeastern Pennsylvania.
Oh.
So he's like in the good part.
Yeah, well, he's
not in the good part.
It gets a little bad at a certain point. You go that far.
Where you're just like, oh, and now you're in the mountains. Like, oh, mountain people.
See? Okay.
I've never been a shoe person, but I like these.
Yeah, see.
Nice.
See, if you go just a little bit too far, then you're there.
I hear they have good cheesesteaks, though.
Their citizens can't be trusted to work a gas pump.
I have watched a lot of videos of people driving away with the gas pump still.
So we went to Jersey for the first Supernatural convention, and Burley was not aware that in all of New Jersey you can't pump your own gas.
Yeah.
And so as we were leaving, because we didn't have to get gas when we first entered New Jersey, but we wanted to get gas before we left. It was cheaper than PA. And so she's pulling up to a pump, and I'm like, don't get out of the car. You don't pump your own gas here. And she's like, what?
Yeah.
Like at this gas station? I went, no, in all of New Jersey.
Yeah. He says, I live near Pottsville. I have a friend that lives in rural PA, Tioga County. Is rural.
Oh, Tioga. Yes, I have family in Tioga County.
I just moved to PA. I'm originally from, I guess, Maryland, then West Virginia. Been in West Virginia for the last decade. I liked it. But then, children.
I'm not going to say who the family are.
Lots of people.
Because they are country. Ooh. My family's very country.
Like Pennsylvania?
Oh, they are country. They're hill folk.
Appalachia?
Yes. Well, in northern Appalachia, we call it Appalachia. Southern Appalachians say Appalachia. But in the north, we say Appalachia.
I don't know. My family's from New York and above, Maine, Connecticut.
My aunt lives in New York State.
Yeah. No, I mean like mountain New York.
Yeah.
City New York. It's a different country.
Yeah, she lives in Addison.
You are not welcome. There is no southern hospitality or northern hospitality. There's just, why are you here? Okay.
There is lawnmowers in Tioga County. Yes, they do.
All right, have fun. But yeah. I don't know about our Saturday streams. I feel like we have more fun, but there's like all of our moderators are gone.
Yeah, it's a lot fewer people.
That's okay. There's no one to perform for.
Yeah, I was told by people who know the algorithm that the nighttime was a good time to gain people. And I feel like I've been lied to.
It's fine. This is the only time I can come over.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, I should have asked his name. I think that would have worked in my favor had I done that. But instead, I was just like, hey, we're streaming on Twitch. And you should join us. And stuff. And, it was a lot more organic than that.
Did you at least tell them how to find us?
Yeah, I gave them the name.
Because Twitch is huge.
Nah, just, look for two women making jokes about penises. We were probably the only ones doing that.
Gotta be. Who else could possibly do this?
Exactly. We are a niche.
Just
All
look for the
unto
people
ourselves.
painting.
As I look at my streaming now, my live channels,
It's like everybody painting.
all my algorithms have been screwed up. All I see are minis and paints. I've now
Joan
started
and Vasquez
seeing-
made fun of me
Okay.
when I followed him because it popped up with Baylight 3D, and he was just like, "Everybody, give them a round of applause for being 3D."
Dick.
He is such a dick. And everybody else is just like, we prefer 2D people.
I followed, and he's like, what if they're not actually a goblin? Like, you go to a Taco Bell expecting a goblin, and it's just a person. I'm like, no, I'm a goblin. I mean, it's just, that's the way it is. I realized something, because it all started because I was calling, T-Cap redeemed poison ourselves. Yum.
I got a new brand of poison today.
You told me Ritual. I was surprised. But, I thought I just started doing goblins because of Finn, my kiddo, my son. Because he was gobbling my resources in utero. But it's been so much more than that. When we played Magic the Gathering, I had a goblin army. Played a goblin cleric at one point. It made me more than just my kiddo.
I like gobbling those goblins.
Gobble my gobbles. Dirty. I've realized something that I base a lot of my self-worth on whether or not I get the ha 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 response. And it doesn't have to be anyone in particular. If I make a joke, you have to say ha 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 ha. And if you don't,
If it's just
hate
LOL.
me. Oh my god, I hate it. Because no one actually laughs. Mike gave me an LOL one time and he was live on stream and he did not laugh. I'm like, oh, you liar!
I can see you!
I know!
You're not laughing at all! You're a phony!
You're a big fat phony. Yes. So.
I wish he was here for the beard part. The beard.
That's okay. I sent him the picture that I drew. I want to share something with you, and I want you to know that it's a joke. And it's not really at your expense. It's more at
Mine.
Yes.
It's my face! That I morphed on a TikTok filter!
Yeah, but then I drew on it, so. Now I gotta post it.
That's my favorite way to share my face is horribly deformed by a TikTok filter.
That way when they see the real you, they're pleasantly surprised.
It's like, oh!
You're not an inbred mutant. That's good.
Only on the inside.
Oh, God. This reminds me of all the times that my aunt wanted to join the stream. She's just like, I can make the jokes. You guys making jokes? No.
It's so weird to me.
That she wanted. I don't think she knew what it was.
Oh.
I don't think she realizes how raunchy and awful it gets. That's okay. She never needs to know.
Make her watch.
She watches the stream where we played Dream Daddies and told every single daddy, show me your dick. I mean,
We didn't see a single one.
No! At a certain point, it just became a chant every time they showed up on the screen.
Show me your dick. I wanna see that daddy dick.
Wait, we have a thing for that. Nah.
Show me your penis.
No, that's
Show
not
your
it.
little weenus.
Did you remove it?
Did I remove what?
The data alert. Oh, no, I know where it is. It's up there. It's the sound. But it's not in our redemptions. It's now...
Yeah. I'm like, I haven't removed
I
anything.
don't remember where crap is anymore. No, but you did when you thought it was just going to be you.
Yes, but I put that stuff back.
Okay. Do. Every time I come here, I clean her palette. Dirty. Get it? 'Cause it's dirty.
I come
What?
here.
No.
Uh-oh.
Wapelius is alive. Or is alive. Is live.
Womp.
It's James T. Waffle. He's really, really nice. And he's really, really good at painting. And I know nothing about painting. But I went into his stream and it was really good.
Won something else? Little Miss, I win all the giveaways.
I did win a Mike Disney's giveaway, but then I gave it away to someone. The Quaddle.
The wing thing?
Yeah.
But I was going to paint it for you.
I know. You're going to paint other things for me. Technically, you're going to paint them for other people. But is he here? No, you're going to make a VOD. I don't want him to know. It's supposed to be a surprise. I'll tell you off stream.
Oh, yeah, the thing.
Yeah. The thing with the thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the guy. For the guy we like.
You're getting a little too specific there.
The thing for the guy.
The guy we
talk to.
Make jokes. Make with the jokey jokes.
Yeah, that's not like every guy. The guy that we talk to sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes on stream, sometimes not. But yeah, no. So I sent James a meme. It's the Despicable Me.
What?
And you didn't send it to me. It was the Despicable Me meme where he's showing.
Oh, the daughter. Yeah.
I did send it to you.
Yeah.
I laughed.
And I was like, no. Have y'all seen Pulp Fiction? Yes.
Yes. It's I haven't paid attention to chat at all. It's Tara.
I saw Pulp Fiction a long time ago, though.
I have a surprise for you, and I'm not good at surprises, so do you want to know what it is? Do you want to know?
What?
So, you know all the little lumpkins?
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the ones from Tara. That's why I was trying to get you to tell me which one you wanted.
Oh.
Instead, you're like, I want all of them.
The one she posted alone, that's the one I was like, I love him.
She didn't post any of them alone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the one with the horizontal knife.
One with the vertical knife.
That's why I was asking you, butt. But no, I want all of them. Greedy.
I said I wanted to print them all.
I did get all the files. Mainly because she took too long. She took more than like a minute. And I need instant gratification. So I found it, and I'm like, aha, I've got them all! John Travolta is hot in that movie, yes or no? Yes. I hate Scientology, therefore I hate him, but he is hot in it. He is very hot, and that was before he was into the whole Scientology thing. So you are more than welcome to love that movie, because it's also a Quentin Tarantino movie, and Tarantino is not a Scientologist, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
And John Travolta does... Okay, she's already seen it. This is a spoiler, but it's been out for like 20 years at this point. He does die in it. So, you are completely okay liking that movie. and quoting it nonstop. I had to make fun of the new Mummy though because Tom Cruise is in it, and all it is just they're trying to make it another vehicle for him, like Mission Impossible. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be a series for you. I hate it. They made him a literal god in it. Like, whoa, I'm not okay with this. I would very much like Rick back.
Wasn't he Jack Reacher or something? Which one was he?
I think so, but I'm thinking that might have been someone else. Jack
Krasinski was one of them.
Reacher.
Keanu was one of them.
Teacher.
No.
No, I know it's Jack Reacher. Yes, Tom Cruise is Jack Reacher. Why?
I've heard from sources that that's good. That was a good movie. Movie?
I think your in-laws watched that a while ago. Tara's hi. Hi, Tara.
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 Hi, Tara. Hello, Tara.
Hi, Tara.
We're totally not stalking you outside your window. I like the color of your curtains. I think your living room is very tastefully decorated. That's that porn.
I'm gonna
sound.
come in your house and smell your hair when you fall asleep.
I'm going this way. It's actually like this way. Some of her jokes are just visual. But, doesn't really work. This is a really long redemption.
That's why I put it at kind of a higher cost, but I guess I need to go higher. Can I take it higher?
Squish. What's this?
That's my hoodie.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I'm gonna steal that.
Some old bitch made fun of me. She's
Why?
like, what are you, saving safety pins? I'm like, I like the way they look. And maybe I'm saving safety pins.
I mean, maybe. Tara says she can't wait to paint that. I will throw up all my points for that every time. You don't have to. I can just do it now. It is a 66. Bop. Bop. Does it have a timeout?
I don't know.
It should. Someone liked something on Twitter. I don't pay attention. Yeah.
Rush retweeted my Zelda, and she blew up.
I also posted her on his Discord. So he has a weekly suggestions. I don't know if they can hear us over this. Bye!
Bye-bye!
It was the second one that did it.
So he has a weekly suggestions?
Mm-hmm. On his Discord, and I wanted Marceline, the Vampire Queen. Like, I want her with her guitar. I want to see her sexy. Because it's Rush. All of them are sexy. But, he messaged me and he's like, so, just so you know, we've already done Marceline. And then he showed me, and I'm like, okay. But I want her better. You know what? The way you have her is good. but she could be better.
He did a Chell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like Torita's Chell, though. I haven't seen Rush's Chell yet, though.
It looks nice.
It could be better.
It's Rush fashion, you know, huge hips.
Mm-hmm.
Hip dips.
But she's already got huge hips.
Hip dips.
Hip dips. I mean, Torita kind of hid her entire body by making her lay down.
Yeah.
So all you have is a butt.
Yeah. Well, that's the part that everybody likes.
Mm-hmm. But the way that he did her butt, though, if you order her not safe for work, there's like a little triangle where you can see her vagina. It's there. It's there. I've had to fix it.
Vagina!
But I like that. That's sort of kind of classy. Sort of. Kind of.
Sort of, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, sort of.
A little bit. No, whatever.
A little tit.
No, she has big tits.
I'm big tit. I'm little tit.
Okay. Are we the game tits?
And we're the game tits.
Okay. What is it? There's something, and I can't think of what it is. Where if you do something, all they do is they shake the boobs. And I'm like, no, that's too much. Wait, you laughed at vagina? Lamau. Vagina. Lamau.
Vagina! She's high. Everything's gonna be funny to her right now.
Everything is funny when you're high. But I did my second looks for the stuff that I did while high. They're terrible. I don't want to do that again. That's a lot of work I had to put in to fix them. I bet she's playing golf. Yeah. I really want to go into the voice. Go. What are you doing?
Just go in there and be like, wee woo, wee woo. I'm the cop. You're all under arrest for being bad. You're a bunch of bad kids.
Bad influences.
You're bad. You're all under arrest because
we didn't do the high stream until we got on Twitch.
You're all bad. You're all under arrest for being bad. You hear that, Tara? I'm coming. Tara? I'm coming because you're bad. You're a bad kid.
Yeah, bring it on.
I'm gonna get you. You're bad.
You don't want none of this.
You know who else is bad? That Mike Disney fella. He's also a bad kid. He's a bad guy.
Bad influence.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna shave his beard.
Glue it onto your face.
Glue it onto my face. Now I have the talent. I go on his Twitch. I'm like, hi everybody. It's Mike Disney.
Yes.
Who are you? I said Mike.
Whoops. So, in talking about people who are not like Disney.
Me? I have no plans on going to his house, shaving his beard, and gluing it onto my face.
Not at all. Why would you ever think that?
What? That's just crazy. Anybody who says so is a crazy person. So, Mike,
when are you available?
What's your address?
You just show up with a shaver's kit.
Where's the futon? Wasn't it Nerd Hollow that said that they do have a futon?
Yes. Wow.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
We're talking about you, not to you.
But Tara told him.
Snitch.
Stitches get stitches.
Left in ditches. For the witches. Burn through the witches.
Is that the witch ghost?
You don't know me. You're not my supervisor. Hey, there you go. So, Mike, I went through almost my entire office.
Yep, change the subject.
He needs the further away we get from, we're gonna shave you.
Shave you in your sleep. Nobody's gonna shave anybody in there. That's crazy talk. Definitely not gonna put your beard on my face and pretend to be you. That's what a crazy person would do.
You just start singing, "It's the night moose."
Shaving off my night moose.
Die.
This is what happened when Jen and I got high and I started eating the carrots, and I'm like, the carrots are gonna kill me.
Do we have an uncle that we can show?
No. She is approximately somewhere between 4 and 6 inches. I don't fucking know.
Wait, I got a regular size one. I didn't get anything special.
I think it says it in the listing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm pulling it up. I'm lazy. Okay, she's a polybits, right?
Is that a dick or a gun? What?
It's neither.
Where?
We don't get to paint dicks on this show.
Dick gun?
We're not cool.
I got a slug.
That was a gun in Rick and Morty. That sounds awful. I knew it was
some asthma. Above the
I didn't
sticker.
select a face or anything.
Oh no, that's a straw. That's a straw coming out of art of, and then that's a puddle of talent. You're warming me.
Tara, so I ordered it off of Etsy and it did not have the option for the face. You can select normal or hypno face. So which would you want? She stands about 6 inches tall.
Do you want the normal face or the hypno face?
Hypno face.
And that's Nerd Hollow with hearts. The hearts are in rough shape, though. And then that is Kelly.
Tara's yet.
No. And that is Kelly munching on Monster Den mini guy.
Ed. Tara fixed our horns on hers.
Yeah. It's because I used the emojis, and the emojis were cut off.
Mm.
And that's why I put that one in the middle, because it had the intact horns.
Yeah. I meant to bring Tara's sticker over, and I forgot. It's on my desk. I took pictures for the Etsy review. I am not good at photography.
No.
Photographing. Photographing. I can't say that word.
At photographing things.
Photographing miniatures, specifically.
You are not good at photography as a whole.
I'm okay at photography as a whole. I'm okay. I'm decent.
You can point a camera at something and take a picture of it.
Yes.
That does not mean that you are good.
Hypno, please.
You'll have to make sure John knows. Make sure he knows. Make sure he knows. Make sure he knows. Make sure he knows. Make sure that John knows.
Etsy for Tara should have a hypno face. Hypnotoad. I want her little Nerd Hollow's Hypnotoad.
Is it safe for work?
Yes.
I don't know if we've ever done a hypno head on a safe for work.
I don't know if we've ever done a hypno head. It's not one of the options for Etsy.
I have painted plenty of the hypno heads.
My 12-year-old has been going on walks lately, and he always sends me pictures that he took of something pretty. Aww.
Nice.
My kids are too young. They don't do anything for me. Yet. Okay, so I knew boys were weird because I shared this, I think, on Mike Disney's channel, but I'm gonna share it with you too. So Finn has been introduced to hot fries by James and absolutely loves them. In fact, will be upset when they are gone. And I got him flaming hot Cheetos because I think they're same. It's the same thing. But anyway, so he was eating the hot fries, and he came into the bathroom and his face was just covered and his hands were covered. And I go, Bud, wash your hands, wash your face. And all he did was kind of like lip service to the water. He did not wash his hands, but he wiped his hands all over my hand towel. So I have like hot fry dust all over my hand towel. And then for some reason he decided that he needed to wipe his butt on my hand towel. And the same hand towel that had the hot fry dust on it. And he's like, ah! It's burning. Like, well, yeah.
We learned a lesson today.
And at first I was like, this is really funny. And he just wiped his ass on my hand towel. So definitely that goes in the wash. But yeah, no, lesson. I want him to learn it about not the hot fries, but the hand towels. I want him to think that wiping your butt on my hand towels makes it spicy. Don't do it anymore.
Was he out of toilet paper?
No, it was just there. Because he had already wiped his hands on it. And so therefore he just picked it up again and he wiped his little butt cheeks. So he does a little thing where when he was a little baby, I would do the whole, oh, I see your butt, I'm going to pinch your butt cheeks. And then he'd have to run away and like put undies on. No, not so much. Now he pulls down the undies and he's like, ha ha ha, butt cheeks. Like, okay, we are in a Walmart. I love him. He's weird. He's a weird kid. He's my kid.
We keep telling Donovan that we're going to steal his butt. And the one day John was like, I stole your butt. And John wouldn't give him his butt back. And then he comes over to me, sad as all can be. And he's just like, Daddy won't give me back my butt. And so I was just like, give him back his butt.
Never.
I had to negotiate
I like
the
the fact
relinquishing of a butt.
I like the fact that Mike Disney's sticker looks like a juice box.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is Disney flavored juice. Ew.
Give me that beard.
Ew. I don't want to know what flavor that juice is. Talent.
It's just man juice. That's worse!
Oh, well. That's a lot of work to fill up a juice box, though. Soul Steel Jax, man, I came in an awkward time. It's just man juice. Hello, Soul Steel Jax. If you are new to our stream, are you sure you want to be here? Whoopsies.
Man juice. We're just talking about Art of Mike Disney's man juice.
And how much effort it would take to fill up a juice box.
And if you suck it out, do you get his talent too?
You just grow an automatic beard. We are painting Tarita's Amy versus Leela. It's been a while since I've been here. I was the one a while ago talking about Nessa from Pokemon being a possible model, but then proceeded to completely forget to email you guys about any suggestions. Just been super busy. That's okay. Do we have a contact?
Contact.
Yeah, there we go. That's our contact. So if you still want a maid, go on and email us. Leave us a little note. Little notey note.
Give us a little talky talk.
I want to talk to you.
We'll talk to John.
Am I talking to one of the women?
No.
I would like to talk to the women.
I would like to talk to the ladies. Okay, well, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, but sure.
John kept opening the garage door and I was freezing. So I told Clute, I don't know how the business side works, but charge John more. Keeps opening the door like he owns the place. Hate this.
I can't work with these conditions.
Right now I've decided to try and get to go to Katsucon since her voice actor is going to be there now. Yay!
Aw.
Stalker. As in stalk her. Not that you are a stalker, but you'll have to be a stalker if you want to stalk her.
Yes.
Women like it. I'm a woman, you should listen to me.
Don't.
I'm not satisfied yet.
What?
I think the funniest part is where she uses her tail. Where's that tail going? That's a silly tail. I did manage to get one of those fan voice chats with her quite a while ago from Streamily. I think that's the site. So OnlyFans apparently got in trouble, or is getting in trouble, I don't know, for catfishing their fans. Because you're supposed to be able to do like sexy chat with your chosen person.
Mm-hmm.
And they farm it out.
Mm-hmm.
Which is awesome.
I want to be a ghostwriter.
Exactly!
I want to be a fucking ghostwriter for sexy chats.
I definitely want to be a ghostwriter for sexy chats. That's all I've ever wanted.
JJ!
That's all I want to be in life. But yeah, no, they're in trouble because they're like, people are paying money to talk to you. And I'm like, I think people are paying money just to talk.
I think people are paying money to have the idea that they're talking to that beautiful woman. If they'd have never known, then they'd have never cared.
Yet, they're talking about potato face. Oh, where you want to put that?
That's why they call it fantasy. Yeah. You're never going to meet this girl in real life and have a relationship and actually, sit there and be like, so that message that we wrote each other, And then her be like, oh my God, yes, it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Put in your ass.
Whisk me away. Yeah, I mean,
it was poetry.
I like your ass and I want you to put things in it. When I read that, my heart went aflutter.
I was breathless. But yeah, I gotta get new monitors with speakers. My hubs can hear you. Y'all say hi. Hello.
Hi.
So we last time we asked you how does she smell for Nerd Holla.
Yeah, Nerd Holla asked some weird question about what Tara smells like. She was embarrassed, so she had us ask for her.
Does she talk while she's sleeping? Per Nerd Holla. Holla.
Yeah, Nerd Holla wants to know that too.
We just want to know. She just wants to know what to expect. You know, as we're cuddling, she's cuddling up to her. Watch my pronouns. She identifies as they now.
Yeah. She identifies as we.
Did you ask if I talk in my sleep, Lamau? No!
What?
Nerd Holla asked if you talk in your sleep. I mean, come on, Tara, keep up.
Through us. She's shy.
I always say, Kelly Goblin, I love you. It's the weirdest thing. I knew it. All my dreams have come true. I don't know what to do now. Obviously, I have to move to Florida.
Guess I'm just fucking chopped liver. I mean, I guess Nerd Holla.
Well, I mean, it was specific to me. So, I mean, I'm flattered. Oh, God. Paint them, bitches. I don't want to paint, but I want to do something.
Don't paint.
I don't want to paint. I'm not good at it. But, like, I could try.
No.
Are you saying I'm not good at something?
I'm saying I don't want to acetone another figure.
I did an okay job.
I had to acetone Tana's head. Yeah.
I tried.
There hit a point where there was too much yellow, and then you kept going.
I can fix this. More paint.
What is it that Jen keeps telling me? You can fix paint with paint. That's what she's known for saying all the time.
I probably should have let it dry in between all the different coats.
That would have been nice.
No. No one's got time for that. Oh, God. I'm just not good at it. And it's really funny because, like, between JJ and Clute, they keep giving me, like, little lessons on how to paint. Like, this is really interesting and really cool, and now I'm learning stuff that I'm never going to use.
You're talking to the wrong one.
Oh, yeah. Priming methods, yeah. Slap chop. No, I get it. That's really cool that you do that. And
you should go tell Jen.
I told you about Zenithal priming.
That, I'm sure, would look great on a mini.
Yeah.
But when they're this big...
I mean, maybe if... I don't know. They weren't all cartoony in some sort. Mm-hmm. Like, we don't have to worry about light sources.
But that's the problem, is that like, we don't charge a lot for these. No. For what people get. And if I were to put in the level of work like Mike Disney does,
Yeah.
I would have to charge more.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's like he told us that the book with the night thing was $700. I'm like, no, I completely buy it. I mean, I would buy it if I had $700 to just blow on something.
It's
that my
not
kids are
overpriced.
break.
It's just out of my budget.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. I don't like telling people what their art is worth.
No.
It's weird.
Am I sad when I see like a beautiful piece of art that I'm like, I want that in my house, but I can't afford it?
Exactly.
Yes, but it's not my place. And that was when we first started doing the painted figures, like I said before, we had another painter, and she had never sold her stuff before. And so I was telling her, like, you've got to come up with a price for your work.
Yeah.
And then that's what you charge us for your work. And she's like, well, but I don't know what to say. I don't know what my price is. And I'm like, it's not something I can tell you, man.
Yeah.
You've got to look at what you're putting out there and what work you're putting into it and say what your time is worth.
Exactly. Well, it's like Tara. She has an idea of what she wants to charge for what she's doing. She's like, I feel like a jerk because I'm charging you this. I'm like, no. This is your art. This is your art and your time. We come up with a figure and then I will pay you the figure. And if I can't afford it, then I can't afford it. But that doesn't mean that you change your price.
Right. Yep.
Someone else will be able to afford it and that will be cool. But I vastly overspent my entertainment budget. I find this stuff cool and but that's okay. Because then I got paid today. But I also took 2 days off last week, so that's gonna suck. But that's okay. I don't want to work there anyway. If only I could call up my mortgage company and be like, hey, so I'm going to be making less money. What can we do about this? Pen and paper games.
Oh my god. Did you see the video of the dude that bought a house that the woman had been renting for like 10 years? And he was calling to tell her that he was raising her rent?
No.
He's filming himself making this phone call, so you know right off the bat that he's an asshole.
Yeah.
But a woman, single mother, multiple kids, been living in the house for 10 years. It's in a desirable place in Florida, and she's paying about $1,100 a month in rent.
Just crazy.
The person that she was renting from sold the house to this other guy, and he's like, other houses in the area are going like for $2,500 a month, so I'm gonna be raising your rent a little bit to like $2,200. And she's like, that's double my rent. Yeah. I already work 2 jobs. I've been in this house for 10 years. He's like, well, and the video like basically goes on to him saying, you're gonna take the increased rent or I'm gonna give you a 30-day eviction notice.
See, and that's why I bought a house. Because I got tired of having to worry about, we were renting the house when I was a teenager, and they moved their kid in, so that way they could say, because Maryland has some weird laws where, like, you can't sell a house unless you've lived in it for a bit. Like, you can sell it with renters, but then it comes under a whole other category. Like, you can't just kick your renters out.
Right.
For no reason. And, but yeah, they basically gave us, I don't know, 30 to 60 days notice of that they were moving their kid in and had to go. So I was off looking at colleges when we came back to find out that, hey, we have 30 to 60 days to move. I didn't ever want to do that as an adult. But I do miss renting. Where I didn't have to, like, mow my own lawn.
Right.
And, like, things broke, and I just called up the landlord, and they came and they fixed it. That stuff I miss.
Yeah.
Hate. If the refrigerator's broken, Oh God, what are we doing? How are we gonna replace this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. We have to make money. I hate this. Soul Steel Jacks. But I'm assuming your story said what a POS.
Yeah.
Yes. We went from funny to really kind of not so funny. That's our stream.
It's cool. It's how we do.
Yeah.
It's very much a stream of consciousness.
Are we? Okay, so that one recommends active energy, and that one recommends active energy. So I'm thinking they're both bots because they're both offline too. So actually, Hannah and BLG Damn Judge, I think, are bots.
Yeah, God.
I don't know what they are. I
That's
don't know
how
what they
life
do. They
is
don't do
sometimes,
anything.
you know.
And then Violets_TV has 52,000 followers and no content. Why is anyone following someone with no content? I don't get it. Oh, nope. Okay, so she does stream. She has a cool about page. We don't have an about page. We should probably get an about page.
I don't?
We don't.
You sure?
Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Bots in chat, Twitter. I don't know. That's how life is sometimes, you know. Bots in chat, Twitter. Are there Twitter bots? I'm not on Twitter enough. I have access to Twitter through my Twitter page, but I don't have a Twitter.
Bots in chat. Butter, bots in chat. Sorry.
I was looking at our people list on our community of who's in here, and we were talking about bots a little bit ago because two of the people who just made affiliate, or one who just made affiliate and one who's working towards affiliate, both got a bot in their stream. One of them just streamed first today and had a bot. We've never had a bot.
We've had tons of bots.
Who kills them?
JJ.
Oh. What would we do without JJ?
I don't know, man.
I
Fucking best.
don't know how to take care of bots. Well, I learned how. I learned how to ban them, so yay. I don't know.
Clute just made us mods, and we're just like, yeah! We're gonna do nothing.
I banned a bot. And I use commands every now and then when I remember. Soul Steel Jacks, do you paint? Do you have an Instagram? Do you have an OnlyFans? Come on, hook us up. We want to see pain.
Show us your dick! How old are you?
Oh yeah, no. He says nope, can't paint to save my life. Used to draw a very long time ago, but I don't do that. He's 37. Okay, so he's fair game.
Show us your dick.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. T-Cat came back from Lurk. I don't know what that is. It looks like a mouth. I don't know. It is a mouth. Chicky Omega lol. He's laughing at us. Whatever. I learned that when I pushed the button. I've learned how to use buttons now. Speaking of which, what was this one? Oh, boo. Trying to find some of the ones that was that Saturday.
Yeah.
The daddy simulator.
I got paint on her shoulder. I got paint where I didn't want paint.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I used to grow up drawing a lot and now I write instead. What did you draw and what do you write? Are we up to 110? I think we're up to 114. Aww, he quoted the rolling your eyes of Finn. Sorry. The first day he rolled his eyes at me, I was in love. When my sassy little boy That's my kid. That's my kid. Do. So what do you... Okay, so he drew anime weeb garbage when I drew drama romantic weeb stuff as a writer. Are you a Wattpad artist?
Wait.
Huh?
Do you write Sonic fan fiction?
I'll put her ass on Mike's face. Wattpad writer said no. What's her name that started the Gray EL something or other? No, just not to Sonic. EL something. EL Fudge. I don't remember her name.
Rachel? Rebecca?
Rebecca. I don't know. But I did have a hilariously cringe OC long ago during the Dreamcast days. Did you? I need to see it. You need to go through all your little hope chest stuff and find it, because I want to see it. Do you have an Instagram? Show us your Instagram. Show us your dick. Show us your art dick.
I wanna suck on your art dick.
I'm so happy Eric's not in this chat anymore. Whoops.
He's lurking around the corner.
How unfortunate.
He's got a little
for
notebook.
What? How unfortunate for what? Was that today?
What?
Okay. He was talking, whoever this person is, Just a Janitor 8 on Twitter. I put up Stay for Work is boring.
Yeah.
Tarita gave us the boobies, but we're not allowed to paint them on Twitch. Lame. Join us at 9 if you want to tell us to paint all the boobies. I used all the emojis in that notification. Still don't have the twerking pair though. TCap played Uwu. This is nah fam. I do not have an Instagram. Also have no idea where the heck it would even exist, if it's even anywhere at all. Aw, you're not a burns their art because they're embarrassed by it, are you? That's sad. I usually just keep mine like buried at the bottom of something. No one will ever see this.
That was terrible. This whole paint job sucks. I'm gonna throw this figure against the wall.
I was just gonna crumple it. Just crumple it up. It's good. What are you talking about? So then show us your writing. What do you write?
What do you write?
We hang out way too much. None of this is scripted. That was in harmony too. Don't die, Jen. I can't paint the rest of the figure. For drama romance for Pokemon. Oh, there are no laws, Batman. There are no laws. Would have included adventure or something with the genres, but fanfiction.net only lets you put 2 genres for any story. As in drama romance or 2 different worlds. No, probably drama romance. Okay, that's drama.
Have you seen our Gardevoir?
We do have a Gardevoir. We have a lot of Pokemon. We have a Hex Maniac too.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Not Safe for Work Hex Maniac. That's on our Twitter. There you go. We'll give you that one. This is the Hex Maniac. Bop, bop, bop. Pushing all the buttons.
Show him the Gardevoir.
I'm working on it. I'm going up the list. I really want to paint Polybits Mirko, but I want to do the safer work where she's fighting the little monster guy.
What?
There she is. There's the alternate post.
He says he's seen it.
No laws, indeed, Batman. There are no laws, Batman. No, you can't, Joker. It's an animal.
It's a Pokemon.
It's a Pokemon. Okay, where is it? Oh yes, I've seen it, but the subject is main character, which is my OC, since that's the stand-in for who you use in the game with Nessa from Sword and Shield. Cool. Funny bit about that no laws against doing it with your Pokemon Batman joke is that it's debatable whether or not that's true in universe. Well, I mean, a lot of them are animals. I mean, that one looks sort of human-like, and there are a lot of...
Isn't it canon that, like, Mr. Mime, like, finds your mom and fucks her?
I will now look that up. No, what are you doing? Switch my camera. I don't want to switch my camera. Turn around, turn around.
And the things people would do to a Ditto.
Does Mr. Mime... Mr. Mime find... Why does it keep going down? Find and fuck your mom. Google is like, I don't like that question. Mr. Mime has a humiliation fetish and Ash's mom totally doms him. This is a Reddit. This is dark Reddit. Pregnant Seinfeld says... This reopens the age-old...
I can't believe I'm pregnant! And Kramer's the father!
This reopens the age-old question, Pokemon debate. Is it ethical to catch a Mr. Mime, or is Mr. Mime just a guy? Something about Ash's mom forcing Mr. Mime to sit on the floor and eat out of a dog bowl makes me uneasy. Mewtwo was right. Oh, God. Why did you post this? Because I fear I'm unlovable and showing others the things that scare me in hopes for a little connection is easier than facing the things that make me unlovable long enough to fix them. And they crossed it out and they were, for educational purposes. I like you and I think we should be friends.
Alright, so Soulsteel Jax says, well, there's also the fact that commonly human souls will become Pokemon either through purgatory, a curse, or otherwise. There's a new Pokemon in Gen 9 that came out about because a human soul got attached to some tumbleweed.
What? Think about how horrible of an existence that is. That's weird.
Drifloon fucking carries away kids. Look it up.
What?
Look it up. Look up Drifloon.
Technically, humans are Pokemon of an unspecified type. Arceus? Created everything in the Pokemon universe. I thought it was something wholesome, like a dude with autism liked insects, and so he made Pokemon. That was really it.
Look up Drifloon.
Show us your biddies. That's just how the series came about. And then the perverts took over.
Look up Drifloon.
Drifloon?
Drifloon.
Drifloon. What the hell? It's a ghost flying type Pokemon introduced in Generation 4. Okay.
Read its Pokedex thing.
Fuente. Okay, where are you? Drifloon are a Pokemon that have the appearance of a purple balloon. Its face has two beady eyes and a yellow patch in between that looks like a cross, which is where Drifloon's mouth is seen, such as in the anime or Pokemon Amy. At the top of their head, Drifloon has a small bit of fluff that appears to be a small cloud. Near the bottom of their body are two arms skinny enough to be like string. with yellow heart-shaped hands at the tips.
Right there.
Behavior. Drifloon has been given the reputation of being the signpost for wandering spirits. It will carry children who are foolish enough to grab hold of onto its arms into the afterlife. If its body bursts open, Drifloon will release its soul and emanate a loud sound. Drifloon yearns to seek friendship with children, but will run away in panic if handled roughly. Well, yeah, because it wants to take you to the underworld. Or the afterlife. Large groups of Drifloon gather during human seasons, flying wherever the wind takes them. They will explode as a last resort effort to defend their groups.
And then the Gigantamax Gengar. Gigantamax Gengar's open mouth has the souls of the damned calling to you from the other side, commonly sounding like loved ones who have passed on.
What the hell is going on with Pokemon?
Well, you know about Cubone, right?
Yeah, he wears his mother's head or skull. Yeah,
and in the night you can hear him crying.
Yeah, I get that one. I understand. It's very sad.
And that's OG.
That's sad. I don't know. It's too much. It's too much. Is he still here? I was going to tell him about the cards. He's gone. Good. We can talk about him now. So, I'm going to send him all the stickers and magnets. I don't know if he's pro-choice or not, but he's getting them. And then he can display them whether he likes it or not.
Who?
Mike. I was going to send him the magnet. I basically looked around for all the different stickers that have accumulated. And I'm just going to send him a big pack. We now have Pokemon who may not actually exist that have come into creation called Paradox Pokemon. I think they're just making stuff up now.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's not based on my Pokemon.
150.
Go play with your slug.
Play with my slug. Mm-hmm. Get that slime all over you.
Mm-hmm. That's only if I play with it right, though. Yeah. Soul Steel is not one of... He was in here before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He hasn't said how he's been in here before.
I remembered that after I started talking. Sometimes the words come before the brain catches up. Nope, there's Pokemon who exist that have never been chronicled, that have come from the far past in Gen 9, but recorded in the history indicate that it's recorded in this story indicate that it's impossible. What? That's far into Pokemon. I watched the first season. What was it called?
Pokemon?
No, it's something league. I don't know. For some reason, I think it's called something about Grass League. Indigo League! There you go. I don't know, I was way off. Slappy! Snarmy! Samsonite! Oh! I was way off. That's a Dumb and Dumber quote.
Seamus,
there you go. Sorry.
You're cool. It's fun.
Clue gave me a whole bunch of files. And I kind of feel bad because I'm like, okay, but these aren't... Because he put them under Ballet and then he put them under Kelly. I'm like, Baylite and under Kelly. And I'm like, these aren't supposed to be for the business, are they? Because, like, I'm not the business. I'm just an employee for the business. Don't give me your files. Not for the business.
Give me all the files.
Maybe that's what John's all upset about. I didn't do it. But no, he said that he was giving them to Baylite and to me because I'm on his Patreon.
John's all butthurt that you stole his friend.
But he was my friend first! You think Drifloon was bad? Fantups says, These Pokemon are tree stumps possessed by the spirit of children who died in the forest. Their cries sound like eerie screams. Jesus
That's
Christ!
cool. Way to go, Pokemon.
Why are they also, these children died and now they're Pokemon?
Japan. They got the weird legends, man.
But you think that if you have so many legends involving children dying, that
I think Japan has a lot of those.
Yeah, but are they all cautionary tales, or do they have?
Oh, I'm sure a lot of them are.
A lot of just dead kids in their history. Just talking about yokai. Frostless, when it finds humans or Pokemon it freezes them and takes them to its chilly den, where they become decorations. Holy crap.
I mean, that's how I make friends.
I do too. I mean, I generally try and feed them first.
Why do you think this basement's so cold?
Is that why you were trying to turn off the heat? Turn on the fan? Pastel sand is known as the beach nightmare. It pulls its prey down into the sand by controlling the sand itself, and then it sucks out their souls. Yeah.
Cool. That's cool.
Delicious. Give me your soul. I'll swallow your soul.
I'll eat your soul.
Do, do, do.
I'm gonna have to go pee.
No! Okay. I didn't have any pee after that. Just don't leave me! Aren't you supposed to pee in a bottle?
I'm not a man.
Just pee in a bottle.
I'm not a man.
Clean up around it, it'll be fine.
If I knew exactly where my urethra was, I could...
That's why you have to get the shiwi. This is a funnel.
I was talking about that earlier, since we gotta wait so long for the plumbing out in the building.
Yeah, you don't even have to get a special thing. You just go to the dollar store and get a funnel. Oh no, she's leaving me. It's gonna get quiet because I don't talk. Lampet, the spirit absorbs fuel. It's baleful fire. It hangs around hospitals waiting for people to pass on. Apparently, Lampet hangs around hospitals waiting for dead people. I don't like it. Why? The Pokemon that looks like a lamp was seen recently in the Pokemon OAV Twilight Wings, where the story involves a pair of sick kids who want to meet Leon from Gen 8. It's true, I don't like it. It's a little too dark there. I mean, I like horror movies, but not involving the souls of children screaming from tree stumps. A little dark. Hello. It's a puppy. He's a puppy. Are you a puppy? No, you're a floof. You're a floof. You're Dean Who. Deanie Beanie Who. Yeah. Act like you're inconvenienced by being pet. You stay away from those wires, you. We're gonna play with quotes. Because we can. Quote 69. So that's about Mike Disney. We're gonna suck all his talent out. No, we already looked at her. What are you doing? You're back. Go get your mommy. Go tell her to stop peeing. It's not ladylike. Floof. The legendary Pokemon Yveltal from Pokemon Y has this. When its life comes to an end, it absorbs the life energy of every living thing and turns into a cocoon once more. Of every living... Like, within a certain radius? Or, like, just everything? So it can never die. Oh, well that's fun. So does it, like, live in a little protected area? Or we just let them walk around. Because that seems like a bad idea. Known as the Doomsday Pokemon. So, what happens if you're playing? Because I'm assuming that all these Pokemon are, like, in the games, too. Countered by the Pokemon that creates life. So, okay, so they just kind of chill together. Okay, gotcha. But, like, what happens when you're coming across it and it wants to fight your little Pokemon and you're like, aha, Pikachu, go! And then you accidentally kill everyone. Seems like it would be counterintuitive.
Go, Pikachu, go!
Apparently, there is a Pokemon that if it dies, it kills every living thing on the planet. How do they know that? Like, how do you know it's going to kill every living thing on the planet?
Well,
That's like that whole, it smells like almonds.
yeah.
It just faints, but it doesn't die. You can catch it later. I feel like that would be irresponsible to catch something that if it dies. Because, I mean, I kill every plant I have ever owned. I cannot be
X and Y.
responsible for a Pokemon.
I think I played X and Y.
I don't know. Pop, 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 pop. I'm gonna have to exit and come back in. Pop.
Why?
James Wapple has 82 people. We have 3.
Who has 82?
James Wapple.
Ah.
The person who's actually really good at painting. You know. Miniatures. Oh, you took that the wrong way. I think you are excellent at painting. You're better than I am. Oh. Earlier you talked about Drifloon, but you didn't say what the evolved form Drifloon is. Drifloon.
No.
It grabs people and Pokemon and carries them off somewhere. Where do they go? Nobody knows. No, I watched this man talk about, okay, so here's the light source, and that's going to bounce off this sword right here, and so we're going to put a little bit of the lava, the orange from the lava, onto the helmet, because it's going to bounce off from the lava onto the light is going to bounce off from the lava onto the sword, and then onto the back of the helmet, because that's how light sources work. And I'm like, oh, what? Who thinks about that?
Mm-hmm.
Not me.
Like, again, if I was making, more, and I had more time,
I think that
like,
you
for instance,
are a great painter.
like, for instance, Lady Dimitrescu.
Yeah.
She's carrying the candelabra.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that would amplify that is to give, like, a little bit of a yellow glow on her face.
Yeah.
And on that side of her where the candelabra is.
Yeah.
But
And who has time for that?
I don't have the time to, and I again, we sell these at a much lower cost.
Yeah.
Than that level of detail would facilitate.
And people are well capable of buying it primed and then doing it themselves. If they really want that. As someone who writes the story he does, it helps knowing the Pokedex entries like I do. That's cool.
Yeah.
You need to share your art. Definitely read some Pokemon/fic. Especially if it's horror based. Woohoo! Jonah Vasquez is live. I don't want to be berated.
What's he doing?
I don't know. He was playing a game last time. Yeah, see, it's just, when you get to be famous, it doesn't matter what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not famous. We're nerds. That's okay. One day.
We could be famous.
One day. We'll have people in here going, I like how you painted that. That's awesome. I can paint like that too. And you'll give them tutorials. This is new. Or at least this is newer than I've seen. Because the other ones were all like brightly colored.
I've had that one a while. That was the first run of Rainbow PLA that we had gotten.
Mm-hmm.
It was a slow gradient rainbow. And so when we printed with it, everything kind of came out only like 2 colors.
There's some horror elements further down the line, but it's a little mature. I'm an adult. I tend to post the lighter versions on ff.net and let the full intentions show on my Wattpad. May be preferable to put on the Discord, maybe? Maybe.
There is a...
Show us your art?
Yeah.
Shameless self-promotion is what I called it. Linky link. And then we'll all read it and pretend like we didn't. I don't read that stuff. It's just, that's all porn. Yeah, just under shameless self-promotion. Or general chat. Whatever, we're not picky. Our Discord is not, curated. Here's another. Do you know the Pokemon Spirit Tomb?
I've heard of that one, yeah. I've never read its Pokedex. But it's creepy. It's creepy looking.
Creepy looking? Like your mouth?
It looks like a sarcophagus.
Oh. Like a whole Pokemon is just a sarcophagus?
Well, it opens up and there's like ghosty hands inside.
Oh. Guessing it grabs you. It's a Pokemon that's formed out of 108 souls bound to a single keystone due to misdeeds done over 500 years ago. You think after 500 years they'd get over it? Let that grudge go. It's toxic to be holding on to it that long. Why 108? Why not 109 or 107?
And just be like, you know what, guys?
It's getting a little crowded in here.
I'm kind of done.
I'd like to move on. Now it has only 107 and has to dissolve because it needs 108. So they're just constantly being toxic to one another so that way they can stay together. One sneaks off to therapy and it's all over. Fuck it, Henry. Had to be all mature and shit. Oh, God. Leah posted, when do you realize that the last day of 2023 will be 123 December 31st, 23?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get it, Jen? Do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I'm there already. Just wasn't sure if there's a channel. Nope, we already went there. Here's another. Do you know the Pokemon? Right, that one too. Tired. I'm slurring my words. It's a Pokemon that's formed out of 108 soul. I already read this.
What the fuck are you doing, man? Are you having a strong?
No, it's because when I left Twitch to go look at something, and then I came back and the chat moved, so it looked like it was new.
Mm.
I'm like, nope. Read this. In Pokemon Legends Arceus, they have you find Spirit Tomb because a small girl asked you to collect these lights that are hanging around only at night. That sounds like a bad idea. Shouldn't you be in bed? But you find out it was one of the souls asking you to help it pass. Aw, it's kind of sad doing the quest. See? So, when she passes, again, that brings it down to 107, and then at that point, does it disband? Or do they just look for the 108th soul? You become the 108th soul. Must be whole. You just catch the Spirit Tomb because she forms with the 107 others. Okay. And then you force it to fight? I want to move on to the afterlife. Nope. I gotta beat the shit out of this Pokemon. Go, Spirit Tomb! Throttle that Squirtle. I don't... I know the originals. That's it. My favorite is Jigglypuff. Mainly because of this thing.
Jigglypuff.
Exactly. And then it draws shit all over their faces with the marker. I feel like that's fair. You fell asleep during its performance and it gets mad. Ugh,
Wasn't that a storyline? Like the Jigglypuff really wanted to be a star?
I'm gonna be a singer, yeah. But was shy at first, so Misty gave it a microphone. And then every time it sang, people would fall asleep because that's its ability. And it get really mad that you fell asleep during its song. And it found a marker in her backpack. Because originally it was just robbing. It was just robbing them. Fall asleep during my performance. I'm gonna take all your shit. That's without going into the distortion world, which is canonical proof that there is an afterlife, or at least a purgatory. Time travel is possible, and multiverse travel has occurred from other Pokemon entering our universe. You know, the basics. That's what everyone knows.
Pokemon!
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu! It's
Pikachu!
Clefairy! Fuck!
It's a Pikachu! It's a Pikachu! It's a Pikachu! Oh my god, so we're playing Pictionary over on Mike Disney's channel, and it was a lot of fun, but at this, at certain points, I was just like, is it a duck? It's duck! It's a duck! Could be a duck! Come on, is it a duck?
My stream on that was really delayed. And so, like, before he even started drawing, I saw people start guessing, and I'm like,
And now you know why there's so many people talking deep discussions about Pokemon, because it goes beyond the image. I'm only aware of the image, unfortunately. I don't really know anything about. But then again, I don't know. My knowledge of anime essentially it starts and stops with Lane. Serial Experiments Lane. I love that one.
The very best.
And Hellsing. But not the second series. Like, I think they had a whole other spin-off type thing with Hellsing, and I never got into it. I want to say OVA.
It was like a movie.
Yeah, I don't think I ever watched the movie.
I think they only did like the one. I don't know.
Oh my god! So I watched Hellgirl.
I love Hellgirl.
It does get a bit repetitive, though. And I made...
Wait. Hellgirl?
Yes.
Yeah.
A little repetitive. You know. Someone's making fun of me. I'm going to sell my soul to Hellgirl in order to teach them a lesson. Then you die and go to hell. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Hellsing's original show was a non-canon series, and then finally got a proper adaptation for 8 episodes that mimic the 8 volumes of the manga. Still have to get it. I'm glad they got the actors to come back for Hellsing Ultimate.
Hellsing Ultimate, yes.
See, I watched the original anime, and then they did, I guess, Hellsing Ultimate, and I haven't gotten around to it. There are a lot of shows that I want to watch, and I haven't gotten around to.
For you, I would recommend the anime called Princess Jellyfish.
Princess Jellyfish?
It's very cute. It's about this girl who's very plain, but wants to be like a fashion designer.
Uh-huh.
And she's very introverted, and she meets this chick who's like really, really like dolled up, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like, a real dressed up chick, and it turns out to be a cross-dressing boy.
Nice.
And they have like a little romance, and it's very sweet. It's very cute. I would recommend it. It's a very cute. I don't want to give too much more.
I watched Revolutionary Girl Utena. I like that one. But I did that because there was a, I want to say that it was Bad Romance, but it was done by someone else. Voltaire that covered Bad Romance. I'm not sure, but there was it was back when everyone was making music videos to anime.
Yeah,
I mean, they
AMVs.
still do.
AMVs, yeah.
Yeah, but it was a really good AMV with it, and I watched the crap out of that. So I watched the crap out of the series, and I got my then roommate hooked on it. But then she went to Inuyasha, and I never got past like the first couple episodes of Inuyasha.
I watched that a lot. When that was like the one anime that I could see on TV.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. But yeah, it's to rewatch it now and the Inuyasha Kagome, Inuyasha Kagome, Naraku, Miroku, Inuyasha Kagome.
It's like my first anime that I ever got into was Ranma 1/2, and I started watching it with my niece a long time ago, back when she was a teenager. Soul Steel said could never get into Inuyasha.
Yeah.
But I love Ranma 1/2, but it is rough compared to what we have now.
Yeah. But Inuyasha just reminds me. So, Burley's very reserved, but every once in a while, her sense of humor just comes out as pure genius. Mm-hmm. And one of the biggest crack-ups I ever fucking had was watching Inuyasha with her. And every time Naraku would come around, he released that poison gas that they kept calling the poisonous miasma. And at one point, Miroku's jumping around, and he's like, "Oh no, miasma!" And Jen's like, "I didn't know Miroku had asthma." Just killed me. The dry delivery was just fucking perfect.
Straight man. He says 3 words, Yu Yu Hakusho.
I liked Yu Yu Hakusho.
I saw it. I knew it was about Ghost. I never got into it, but I think it was just because at that time the only person that I knew who watched anime was watching the race car anime type stuff. It's not the Fast and the Furious, but it's based off of it's not based off the Fast and the Furious, but it reminds me of it. Where it's just I can't think of what it's called. It's just race old? Car, huh?
Is it old?
It is. We're talking about
Speed
like
Racer
Sun
old?
Coast. No, not Speed Racer. It was a series, and they had manga on it too. Manga. Initial D. Yes. There you
Initial D.
She watched that.
The only thing constantly. I could think of.
Based. Okay.
Oh, what was it called? It was one that was kind of childish. Zoids? It was the one where they each had an animal-themed thing. Like, the main guy had, like, the tiger.
I know what you're talking about. Yes! Yes. It was kind of like a Transformer type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zoids.
Zoids, yes.
Absolutely great taste. Not enough people remember Initial D. Yeah, that's what got me to care more about racing as a genre. I just... The person who kind of introduced me to Initial D, she also kind of taught me how to drive, which is one of the reasons why a lot of people refuse to drive with me. Because she sped everywhere. There's no such thing as going the speed limit. It's just, that's a suggestion. And it's...
I've driven with Kelly. It's scary.
It is very scary. I drive here, and I see whether or not I can drift around the corners. And like, I could do this. My grandpa taught me how to drive, and thanks to him, I was able to pass driver's school. Driver's ed, driver's school. Using a manual transmission with a 1980 Toyota truck. Oof.
I took my driver's ed test in a Chevy Lumina, and I don't know if you've ever seen a Lumina. They are fucking boat cars.
Yeah. I did my driver's test in my friend's car, and yeah, it was a gigantic. I don't even know what it was. It was just humongous. He is a 6'2" guy, so that was crampy for him, but it was his baby. I want to be 6'2". I'm 5'4".
I'm fucking 5'2", man.
I'm 5'4.5", though. I round up. I'm 5'5". It's okay. But yeah, no. Being this tall sucks sometimes, trust me. No, but, like, my husband is 6'1". 6'1"? 6? I don't know.
John is 6.
Yeah, they're about the same. I don't know. And he routinely puts things just out of reach, especially when we're fighting.
And then
just randomly put things where I can't reach them. That's okay, because
my
I'm a
father-in-law,
fucking monkey and I will climb.
My father-in-law is 6'4".
Yeah, but he's humongous.
Mm-hmm.
He's a giant amongst men. That's how I became the pizza. I think Gur was the best part of that series.
Mm-hmm. That and the slash fiction. Zim and Dib? When I was a younger lass, I read a lot of Zim and Dib.
I just want to see.
Listen, everybody knows that a good enemies to lovers trope.
Oh yeah. So judging by the cat avatar, do you guys have cats too? Any pets? I have 3 cats that are not my cats. The one cat belongs to my teenager and my nieces. Well, they're all my nieces. And then the other 2 stay in my aunt's room. I have a weird living situation. We moved from our house into a house with my my sister's children and my aunt, my disabled aunt. And it is hell. I would very much like to just move back to my house, but unfortunately someone else is living in my house right now. But yes, I have 3 cats. I had 3 dogs, and unfortunately they all passed.
I have 2 dogs and a cat. And a fish.
You still have a fish?
I have a goldfish, yep. It's a fair fish. It's lived fucking forever.
I didn't realize you guys still had a fish. I thought you had gotten rid of the fish tank.
No. We just have a little fish tank. It's just a 1 goldfish.
You guys got rid of the lizard, though, right?
The lizards died a long time ago.
I don't pay attention. I just don't.
I want a snake.
No, you don't.
Yes.
No, you don't.
Why don't I?
Because they don't do anything. I mean, they're cute.
Hold them.
They have the little puppy faces, but
You
at the same
can hold
time,
them.
they're just like, yeah, but they seem resentful of being held. Like, I am a predator.
That's the way a cat is.
Yeah.
One of nature's most effective killers, and we pick them up and smooch them and call them baby.
Some people put little cat pajamas on them. I love it. It's JR! Hi, JR.
Hi.
Hello, JR. How are you doing, JR? I still haven't figured out if it's JR or Junior. I think I asked him at one point and he said J. Like, I'm going to call you Junior.
Everybody calls him JR. So I'm going to call him JR. Because I'm going to be like everybody else. That's how you become friends. You mask and you mimic. You mimic and you mask.
I'm a normal person.
Hello. I also go to work. Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. You see how normal I am?
Yeah. It's almost passing. It's really impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I am a long way from normal.
Let's get this done.
Cake farts.
You know what I like the most?
Cake farts.
Cake farts.
Normal's boring.
Let's get this done. Anthony!
You want me to fuck you?
I gotta have that big dick of yours. This is where I want you to put it.
Take off your clothes.
Get your clothes off. I don't know. No one will find out. Come over here and work on these tits. Full service. Just like Susan.
You have a 40 to 45 minute drive ahead. Uh-oh. Tits.
Where you going?
Oh no, sorry. See, Jen makes me watch porn for this job. Toys to play with. I mean, that, I guess. Smack them around.
I gotta have those big dick of yours. You want me to fuck you?
Full service, just like Susan.
Full service.
Who is Susan?
She's arbitrary.
That porn leaves so many questions.
It's all about the gay brothers.
Anthony.
You want me to fuck you?
What? No money.
Sack. Have you seen the one about the guys in the woods?
There are a lot. There are a lot of porn.
This one's
again.
it's a bad one. It's bad porn. It's a bad setup.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just like pissing in the woods, and like this other guy comes up and he's like, "Yeah, you got a great dick. I got a pretty big dick too. And sometimes I like to tug on it, but sometimes I tug on it too hard and the skin rips." And the guy's just like, "I can show you how to do it right." And then, gay porn happens.
How do you come across these?
Internet.
It's just like Pornhub. Give me the gayest, worst acted porn ever.
Oh my god, there's some great ones out there. Cake farts is up there.
I am so happy that you stopped in and said hi. But that video ended with a to be continued JoJo meme.
Oh, he says he's seen that before.
Nice. Oh god.
I think that one started making its rounds again.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, a porn video comes out that just really touches society.
It's added to the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
Bye.
The annals of history.
Okay, cool. You have a great drive back, a safe drive back. Probably talk to you tomorrow.
Speaking of anal, so what is Clute and Mike Disney's ship name? Clisney?
Yes. What?
He came down. Get ready to be attacked.
Who came down? Get ready.
Dean.
Oh. He's already come down.
Clisney.
Clisney. I like that. I'm gonna have to tell him that. Cute. Oh, something's going on the Discord. I don't know if it's our Discord or not. Probably not. Nothing ever happens on our Discord unless I post it. Your ship name, not your shop name, your ship name with Mike is Clisney.
I'm a Clisney shipper. Tara, you're in it, right? What a conversation starter. Speaking of anal.
Butts. Hi. Hello, puppy.
That's just how things go here. Oh my gosh. There's a whole bunch of flesh tone I missed in there.
Uh-oh. I did not like the one that was still attached to the base. Because I had to use all sorts of manner of pokey, jabby things in order to get the supports out from underneath.
Yeah. I mean, this is still no walk in the park, but unfortunately, there's no other option.
We can't separate them even further.
It doesn't go back together.
Oh.
Again, this is one of Tarita's earliest models.
Sweet puppy boy. Sweet, sweet puppy boy. I live vicariously through you. And like every other streamer who has a dog, give the puppy a treat. I don't have enough of your rewards to make it a redemption, but give the puppy a treat. I want to see the puppy.
I want to see the puppy happy.
One of the first days that I was talking to Clute, he showed Winnie. And he said that they had gone out and had drinks with friends, and he had been overserved. So I found a gif where it's just someone with a pug and they're shaking the pug. This is you, huh? And then he picked up Winnie and he did that with her, and like, oh, the prophecy has come true.
No puppy.
It is uncanny because she has the same pink vest, and I feel like most pugs all look the same. And she looks like my mother-in-law's pug, which is bittersweet because she's adorable, but my mother-in-law's pug was adorable too. She thought she was a cat. Like, you get back here. I don't have to listen to
somebody
you.
painted an octopus.
What? Who?
It's on Mike's Discord.
Someone 3D printed it in one of the 3D groups that I'm in. You know, my whole ad algorithm is gone because of this job.
Yeah.
Because all I ever see are files and stuff. Where is it? I want to see it.
It's on Mike's
The
Discord.
miniatures?
I don't remember.
Ooh, that is pretty. It's very pretty. A little too red, though. It's like uncomfortably red.
Like my dick.
We told Soul to show us his dick, and that didn't happen. I feel cheated.
Alright. Soul Steel Jax. I'm gonna need some fan fiction of Clisney.
Wait, when Mike is older.
There
They're
has
both
to-
Mikes. Because he's Mike Clute, and then he's Mike Disney.
Yeah, that's why Clisney is. I mean, it could just be Mike squared, but that's a little lame. A little lame and a little tame.
Disney does sound like Clit.
Mm-hmm.
So makes me think that one of them's like flicking the other. So but what if we put Disney first? Could do the DI
Dilute?
dilute. No, I think Clisney.
Yeah,
better.
Clisney.
He released his Gordy.
So
his Gordlet.
when you write the fan fiction for us, there has to be beard tugging.
Lots of beard tugging. Oh yeah.
From
From the front and the back.
And lots of references to Clute's Hot Pocket.
Yeah. Which is his anus. And it's sausage flavored.
It's his butthole.
I don't have a great memory, but I think that's going to stick with me forever. It's
Clute's
gonna
Hot
haunt
Pocket.
me. The fact that it's sausage flavored and he knows it. Yeah. Yeah.
Did he eat his own butthole?
I mean, I guess.
Unless, I mean, he does have a wife.
It's a skeleton. That's cute. Oh no!
Thank you for following.
Why?
Did it barehanded?
We're talking about Hot Pockets.
They're here for the hot mic on mic action.
It's not even in here. It doesn't even go here.
It doesn't even go here.
I'm no longer in the stream. Bear with me just a second. I have to restart it. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but Twitch does not like to update me for anything. And he's not even in here anymore. We got followed by someone for nothing. Maybe it's a bot. Do bots follow people?
Follow's a follow, man. Main.
I am tired.
No, you're not. You're Kelly.
Yeah, I am a tired Kelly. Oh no! We lost another person.
What?
I don't know. I think Tara's gone. How dare she? She told us she loved us. We are at 180 followers. Do you want to do something at 200?
No.
What do you want to do the next giveaway for?
I already have the thing set up.
The merch giveaway?
Hmm.
For what?
15 subscribes.
What are you giving away for the merch?
Merch. Probably a t-shirt. Maybe some stickers.
I need to give James our pictures so he can make me a hoodie.
Yeah. I need to send you the good file.
Yeah.
I think it's I don't know if I put that one out on the drive yet.
These pictures?
The 3. Man, I am tired of working on this one.
I'm telling you, it'd go faster if we had some nipples. Nipples or mipples. I'm not, racist. We could do both.
Racist?
Against a nipple or a nipple.
How's that race?
I said I'm not racist. T-Cat just played Poison Yourselves. I gotta get another one.
No, I don't understand how... What?
I said I'm not racist. That's why.
Nipples and mipples are not races.
Oh, there it is. I know, that's why I said I'm not a racist.
God damn it, Kelly.
Delicious. That's like 5 minutes of my life right there. But it's at the end of the life. So, I mean, who really cares?
You're gonna have to wait till I finish coloring this damn Martian's hair.
I don't really hate everyone equally. I just have social anxiety. So, I don't want to be around them equally. I just assume that everyone thinks I'm annoying. That was my issue today. I thought I was being very, very funny and making the jokey jokes. And I'm like, ah ha ha, I'm funny and witty. And then I went, oh, no, I'm not.
I'm not a racist. I don't like any type of race. I'm not particularly fond of running. I'm not that great of a swimmer.
Relays? I mean, come on. Who wants to deal with that nonsense?
NASCAR's just stupid.
It's another left turn.
So yeah.
I feel like the only people who watch NASCAR are either they're really into cars and like driving and stuff and all that tech, the techie junk of, oh, this car has this thing and that, and this other car has this thing, and they're gonna race and we're gonna see, which configuration is the best. And like I could almost get into it for that. But then you have the other ones that are just like, okay, they're gonna crash. They're gonna crash and it's gonna be awesome. And maybe someone will die. And like, I could definitely get into for that. And I feel like that makes me a bad person. I like my shoes. I just got these today.
So who's here?
It is just basically T-Cat and Soul Steel
T-Cat.
Jack and a bunch of bots.
T-Cat, what do you think of our ship?
You know both of them. So, Clute and Mike Disney. Hi! Hello.
Hi.
Who are you on the phone with?
No, I'm just looking at stuff.
Oh.
He just wants to appear important.
That's what he does.
Yeah. Told you. Told him. He's writing some checks that his Hot Pocket can't cash. You know, he's gonna go and visit, and Mike's gonna be like, alright.
Oh! Repeat the
Cuddle up.
question.
What do you think of our ship of Mike Disney and Mike Clute? I think he's a Michael Clute, though. I don't think he's a Mike. He's definitely... No Hot Pocket shaming. We are not shaming his Hot Pocket. We are shipping his Hot Pocket to Michigan, where it will be stretched and filled. I imagine that he may watch the VODs. And he will get what he deserves for not being here right now.
Ship name Clisney.
Yep. We'll call him Lisney. I need all the Chibi OG. Oh, well, he just posted it. He just posted it for the Patreon. I want to say he put it on the Etsy. This is why people come to me to ask about flipping Clute. I'm like, I don't know the answer. Wait, no, yes, I do. Because I talked to him too much. And now I can't find anything in the chat whenever I search for anything. Because it's just wall after wall after wall of text. /minis. Let me see if he put
He's
it up
supposed to be working and making us sales.
He is. He's been messing around with his website.
More. When he makes money, I make money.
Well, I'm doing this whole promotion with people that actually know like how to paint the minis and stuff. Have audiences and whatnot.
She says, I need a Winnie and a Crown mini as well. Make this a reality.
A Winnie and a what?
And a Crown mini.
Winnie and a Crown. There is another artist called Epic and Stuff. His stuff is on My Mini Factory, and he has a... Shoot, no, I'm thinking about the other wrong one. Okay, so it's the Barconian Knights, and that is... I don't remember the crafter, but he has a pug that is in a crown. It's a king pug. Crap. 1 second. Let me find out exactly who it is, because that's gonna bother me. No, he does all the baby stuff. Pugs. Broken Anvil does the Barconian Warriors. He also has a Krampus that's really cool. I got the Krampus STL file. But no, we can make him do a Winnie in the Crown. I'm never gonna get my octopus or any of my horror figures.
Yeah, I hope you don't expect to have your horror line by April.
No. And that's the whole thing, is that, like I said, I was very, very excited when James Waffle said that he would paint some of the minis during this whole thing, because he has a large audience. And, you know, he's awesome. But I was really, like, excited because I knew that Clute was going to be excited, because, you know, he pays attention to that kind of stuff. Like, you know, At first, I had asked, I had sent the message, and it was just like, hey, so I know you probably get this all the time, but I want to send you some minis, and you can paint them, and yay, and whatever. And I went back to Clue, and I go, okay, so I have a surprise, but I don't know if it's a yes, a no, or a no answer. So I don't want to tell you the surprise, because if it's a no answer or a no, I don't want you to be disappointed. And then, like, within a couple of minutes, James Waffle came back and said that he would be happy to paint. Like, so I got really super duper excited. And then in talking to Clue, because he mentioned us in his Patreon about how he met us. I'm like, no, that's not how you met us. How you met us is that I asked you whether or not you did any sort of other designing other than fantasy and sci-fi, and because I wanted my horror line, and said no. Like, okay, never find my artist. He's like, oh, but I love monsters. I love classic monster, iconic monster type stuff. I'm like, oh, what? So that's a really long story to say that he said he would design my line, but it's never gonna happen. He has too much other stuff to do. Though, the whole Gordy, he did him pretty much like 2 or 3 days.
I think Clue might need to collab more often. I agree. Yeah, he did.
I think Clue needs to do my octopus girl. I want that damn thing. He sent me the sketch, and the sketch is gorgeous. And apparently he's had the sketch for a while. And I said something about octopus girl, and then he's like, what, like this? And I'm like, oh, make it now.
I told John I want him to print me the warrior chick.
Which one?
The Tarita one.
Oh, Tarita. I don't know most of Taritas. Not like... Okay, yeah. That's pretty.
I told John to print...
When I did the artist spotlight,
nobody's
I'm not
fucking bought her yet.
I think I put her in the artist spotlight.
You did, yeah.
Yeah. I put things that I want to prep. And then I put some stuff in there that, most people like to buy. But I realized that all the ones that I kept putting in the artist spotlight are things that I want to prep. I did notice someone bought Pair Force One's Tooth Fairy.
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
I am excited about that one. I want to do that. I'm currently in the midst of sharing my story in your server, but just typing up a synopsis. Sorry for the silence on my part. No,
you're fine. Take your time.
I want to see Pokemon fucking. But, like, gently. And then roughly. And then back to gently. And then maybe some, I don't know, Pokemon fellatio. Make it happen. I want it big and throbbing and veiny. So now that comes later. It better come later. I want full service.
Just like Susan. I want the Pokemon to come over here and work on these tits.
Yeah, one for each. Or Mr. Mime.
Jinx.
It's been 100% human-on-human interaction up to this point, but I got permission to have another person's OC in the story, and she's the trigger for Pokemon-human bonding. Pokemon-human bonding.
Like Lickitung? Like that tongue!
What that tongue do?
What that tongue do?
Oh, God. Like, for the good of science, I'm going to see how compatible these are with humans type of research. Did you know that there was a female scientist who fucked a dolphin? Like, maybe not fucked him, but, like, jerked him off. They flooded a house, and they had the dolphin in the house with her, and, like, she did everything with the dolphin, but sometimes it got randy, and she had to jerk him off. And then he, like, kept coming up to her to be jerked off.
Well, dolphins have been known to, like, try to rape women.
Yeah. And men. We don't judge here.
I judge dolphins.
They can't ask for consent. You don't know if those little dolphin clicks are really like, hey, baby, I'm gonna go back to mine.
If they don't understand a yes or a no, then they're not getting consent.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God, no. I don't get the bestiality type stuff.
Mm-mm.
But I don't know. Some of these Pokemon. There are new laws, Batman. There are no laws.
I got a little punny.
No, Joker, it's an animal. You can. I don't know. I mean, Gardevoir was recently reclassified to be in the human-like egg group in the games. Previously, it wasn't. I like the fact that they're reclassifying in order to make more fuckable Pokemon. It's just like, well, I guess if the fan art wants it, then we'll do it. My shoes are called Bobs. I don't know why.
They look like they'd be Bob's. I'm Bob. I'm also Bob. And we're the Bob shoes.
I just got them today, so I'm obsessing a little bit. Because I don't know if I like them yet. My other ones are just cheapy slip-on shoes that I wore everywhere, and then they got all torn up and crap because they're years old. But I replaced them with the same exact shoe, and I loved it. And then they stopped carrying that shoe, and I got very sad, and I refused to throw out the shoes that I currently have, even though they're all torn up. But recently, on a blustery, windy day, it was fucking freezing, I realized I need shoes that don't have holes in them.
I have bought Skechers for years because Skechers were the shoe that I feel like
These are Skechers.
The price was worth it because of the quality of the shoe.
Yeah.
I'd get a pair of Skechers and they would last for years.
Yeah.
And so when my Skechers, my favorite ones, finally wore out, I went to go look, and of course they don't sell the fucking Delights anymore except in the stupid clog style with no back on the shoe.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get the exact ones I had before. And so I found a different Skechers slip-on version, and I bought it, and within months they started wearing out. And I'm kind of mad about that. Like, I paid a good bit of money for these shoes.
Yeah.
I need them to last more than a couple months, Skechers. It's just another company that's putting out shit product now. Charging a premium price for a shit fucking product. I'm so sick of it.
That's so cute.
Huh?
Oh, was asked to share this from the latest stream, so I shall. This is my in-progress drama/romance M rating Pokemon Sword and Shield fanfic that explores the facets of post-championship victory life for one trainer named Haru. Haru? The name Haru is to be inferred as the main protagonist of Sword Shield, since Victor Gloria are the names of Game Freak, the Pokemon company, give to the MC blank slates in this game. He is uncertain of where to take things from here on out and seeks help initially from one water gym leader, Nessa. At the same time, his actions throughout the course of his career, the vanilla campaign of the game, plus vanilla post-game in Sword and Shield, have had a few ripple effects that cause another trainer named Sierra to seek retribution against him. I began writing the story before they confirmed DLC with the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra, but those and many other facets of the Pokemon universe get used. And then trigger warning. Violence akin with the OG Pokemon manga, sexual themes, sexual scenes, implied familial abuse, grief over death of a loved one, alcohol use. Personally, I'm not as proud of the earlier chapters as I am later when I was able to figure out how I wanted to write the story, but if anyone gets interested, then hey! Just know that I don't update until I have artwork set for a chapter. I only recently started actively looking to get artwork to represent each chapter's events. Prior to that, it was either non-existent or some rough Photoshop skills I utilized. Also, I write chapters with the intention to have full anime OVA-style storytelling. Chapter does not end unless I feel a full arc has began and ended, so some chapters are long. Anyway, that's all. Yay!
Awesome.
I will take a look at that as soon as we are not streaming anymore. I just took over the whole stream to read that. Yay! Yes, for our benefits. Benefits for why some of the Pokemon got reclassified. I mean, you know, again, if the fan art says we want to fuck this Pokemon, I feel like they kind of have to. They're being backed into a corner. Like, okay, they have holes you can fuck. But you're not gonna like them because we put teeth in them. And then the freaks come out. We like the teeth. Put more teeth in.
Did you see Markiplier? You don't watch YouTubers.
I don't watch YouTubers.
Markiplier did a video. It was just smash or pass for all the known Pokemon currently.
Nice. Or a lot of them smash.
Quite a few.
Mm-hmm. But there's like thousands of them now.
Yeah.
It's a joke about that. About a man approaching the Sphinx, and the Sphinx says, "What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening?" And the guy's just like, well, I don't know, man. Probably one of those new Pokemon. It's just like, fair enough. There are so many I can't even keep track. The original idea for that story was just me thinking about, I kind of want to write a story about my OC falling in love with Nessa, and then by about chapter 5, it ended up attention of some new people whom I befriended. From there, I had ideas to use for my previous best friend who passed away in 2018.
Oh, sorry for your loss.
Grief is gross. I figured writing the story and doing callbacks of my own that only I would appreciate ended up turning into a much bigger plot. The romance is still the main point of why I'm writing the story, but now it has become a passion project to inject my interest of multiple facets of the franchise. It's really cool.
Nice.
So I'm reading this story, and I stopped reading it a bit ago, but it's one of those you pay per chapter, but that's only through this one thing. Like, where I saw it was just a Facebook ad, and excuse me, the premise was really cool about the main character having died and come back,
Isekai,
as her teenage self, though. And
just time travel. Okay.
Yeah, and then and she's like, well, I'm gonna learn from my mistakes.
Was she hit by a truck?
She was hit by a car.
Truck Chan.
But
there's a whole there's a whole genre of
it's
manga.
Not anime. It's not anime. It's just a story.
Okay.
It's just a story.
Well, there's a whole genre of manga that's isekai and time travel, where the protagonist gets hit by a truck and they either get transported into another universe or they go back in time. Yeah.
Well, this one
Truck-chan.
is she gets someone kills her because they want her husband, but they could have had him because they were getting a divorce, and he had made her miserable their entire life together, and then he ended up accidentally getting her killed because the woman who wanted to be married to him killed her. And so she wakes up after being hit by the car, and she's back in her teenage bedroom going to her high school, and determines that she's not going to waste this chance. She's just going to avoid him and live her life differently. And he wakes up after having lived his entire life without her, like 50, 60 years without her, after she was basically murdered. And he had eventually taken revenge against the people who had murdered her, but it took him a while. So now that he's back in his teenage body, he's determined to take the people who ruined his life out and make her life better, because he loved her the entire time. He was just playing aloof because he knew that, like, his dad didn't like her, his parents didn't like her, and that, you know, if he actually showed any sort of interest in her, then he would be putting her in danger. So each chapter is basically him trying to woo her, but also trying to take over his father's empire, so a business empire, so that way he's in a better position to protect her and their family. And she's determined to stay away from him because he's evil and his family is evil, and she's just going to have a better life without him. And the thing is, the main story has already finished. Like, all the people who are threatening them, gone. He's already taken care of them all. They're either dead, or they're in jail, or they've been deposed, whatever. So they have no real issues anymore. Right now, they're just kind of living their enchanted life, you know, by themselves. And the story has really moved on to their children. Their children are now pre-teenagers and teenagers, and they have their little romances all together because all their friends and stuff have kids. So, and they all grew up together, so now they're all, like, you know, starting to notice one another. And I don't want to read that story. But because the original person, I'm reading it from their original website.
Yeah.
The original person was writing for this other app where they were charging per the chapter. So there's like 100 more fucking chapters of the story. And I don't care where it's going, because it's not going anywhere I want to go.
So stop reading it.
But I have to finish it.
You finished it. It's like, you know, you finished watching Naruto, and then Boruto comes around, and you're like, well, I gotta watch that too. No, you don't.
But I need to know how it ends.
You already know how it ends.
Yeah. But at this point, it's like a whole different... I mean, the characters are still there.
Yeah.
It's just the stories aren't revolving around them anymore. It's now revolving around their children. And I could give a fuck about their kids. Because... Googly Moogly, they got a lot
That's
of
how I feel about Boruto. The thing is, okay, with Boruto, I don't know how much you know about Naruto.
I mean, I watched up to the filler episodes. Like, I watched the filler episodes, and then the Pervy Sage comes back, and I watched a couple of... I almost called it Urutsukidoshi, which is not a Naruto thing. Don't ask how I know that.
Well, anyway, so...
what's the other one?
Shippuden?
Shippuden, thank you. Shippuden.
Did you ever watch Shippuden?
I watched a couple of it.
Okay. Well, anyway, Boruto, you know, is Naruto's kid.
Yeah.
And so it's a time skip. And there was a point where I was watching it, and it had a lot of promise. Mm-hmm. Because Boruto goes to Sasuke to get trained, and Sasuke's daughter goes to basically like Naruto to get trained. So it's like they kid swap to train. And the thought of Boruto traveling with Sasuke to train was interesting to me.
Yeah.
That was an interesting aspect of it.
Yeah.
You know? And then, because Boruto eventually has to be the strongest ninja, they had to nerf Naruto and Sasuke, who at that point in the series had basically become gods.
Yeah.
And so Naruto gets majorly nerfed, and then Sasuke gets majorly nerfed, and I'm just like,
why? They didn't do that in Dragon Ball Z.
You lost me. I'm like, I don't like
the story
this
is my own
anymore.
way of still trying to heal from my friend who is responsible for getting me interested in roleplay. He's a huge Dungeons and Dragons person, but while I was not when we met in high school, he got me interested in creating stories with my own characters and universe. Now that habit is basically how I seek peace within myself.
That's very sweet.
Yeah. I do a homebrew. We used to play in it. We don't really play any anymore, considering we all have kids and we all have full-time jobs, pretty much. And it's hard to find time to play D&D. But we should totally get back into it. Once all the kids know how to read and do math, I think we'll start playing some smaller games. I've got some ideas how I'm going to get them into it. Because I have enough kids that I have my own D&D group. So, I don't need you.
Well, see, that's the thing, is we were planning something, and then you started like, oh, I'm going to just do the kids. And I'm like, well, I don't want to play a kid game.
I mean, we don't have to.
I want to cuss.
Yeah.
I want my bard to strike out at brothels.
I played a Lothario. That was fun. But yeah, again, it was weird because I had to learn how to flirt. I'm not good at flirting.
See, that's the thing. Is my
Now
bard's
that's
going
all
to be
I
a
do.
terrible flirt.
That's all I do. Appreciate the sport. No, it's fine. I mean, that's your art. People put a lot of effort and energy into their stuff, and
you're putting yourself out there, and that's
half of it.
Yeah, I mean, you're putting something into the world that wasn't there previously.
Mm-hmm. And as long as it makes you happy. I mean,
exactly.
I am feel like the patron of all nerd. I don't know, nerd outlets.
Yeah.
But I don't know, each day. See, and that's the whole thing. I feel like I watch a lot of movies, but then I talk to my movie nerds, and there are so many movies I haven't seen. So many things I haven't,
But then compared to me, you are a massive movie nerd.
Mm.
So, I mean.
I put 2 pictures of the main characters that stay in a mystery in case you were curious. Okay, I'll go look. Haru, the main character as he appears now in the story, an insanely on-model Pokemon artwork I got done by a fantastic artist on Twitter. That's cute. I like her. She's cute. I thought Haru was a boy, but I am wrong. Apparently, he might be a girl. But I like that outfit. That's cool.
Is this a girl on girl story?
Sierra, the girl mentioned in this synopsis done by another Twitter person. Ooh, I like her pants. Oh, I had started typing something. That's why. And I realized that she wasn't in our stream or in our Discord. Boop. Wait, no. Haru is a boy. He just has fluffy hair. I thought he had boobs. That's why I said. Haru is both a guy and a girl name. That's like me when people get upset at me not having seen some classics from the 80s and 90s. Okay, so I like movies. I do. It took me forever to get into black and white movies, especially silent black and white movies, because I was bored. And then I started watching the classic horror movies. Like I watched the 1922 Nosferatu and M, which was the first serial killer movie. So that was cool. And then from there, just started watching the classic horror movies. And then eventually I got into other stuff, other black and white. But one of the things that kind of helped me to segue into stuff like that was the horror movies. And on top of that was it's an art-ish film. It's an independent film, really, called The American Astronaut. And that entire soundtrack is done by... I was about to say the Red Elvises, but I think that's Six String Samurai.
What? What do you mean you never saw Predator? Well, I will say, Alien versus Predator I think is better.
Alien is better.
Alien is better.
Yeah.
And Alien versus Predator.
Sigourney Weaver. And it's based off of H.R. Geiger. Oh, I went into Blade's, Angela, the person who won our Midna. I went into her first stream, and she's like, my favorite is, one of the Slack Pack movies. Fuck. It's like the first one that they did. I can see his flippin' face, and I cannot remember his name. He was in Knocked Up. That's the only thing I can think of him for.
Seth Rogen?
Thank you. Okay, so he was the first one that they were in. Not Pineapple Express. I remember that one with James Franco. But I can't think of it.
I can't think of anything before Pineapple Express.
It's like the one right before it, too. I don't know. But she's like, I watched this old movie, this old classic movie. I'm like, you bitch! You are a fetus! I'm like, I know people are gonna make fun of me, but I really like the old classic rock band Pearl Jam.
No! How old is this baby?
I am too old for this stream.
The Alien trilogy, Alien, Aliens, and Alien Isolation, as it takes place in between both movies and involves Ripley's daughter.
Yeah. Now, when you say daughter, do you mean like actual daughter, or do you mean clone? Because she was cloned. I don't remember her having an actual daughter because she never got with anyone. She died. Like, she was frozen. They found the ship from Alien in Aliens, and then they brought her to the one planet that was, they had the outpost that gets taken over. Ripley's daughter is in her 80s at the start of Aliens, that one. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to think, because, like, that one was cool, but only for the end. Aliens is classic all the way through. Like, it's non-stop, it's awesome. Or the Alien movie, the first one. Aliens that's the second movie. It doesn't really get good until they get to the planet with the outpost, and that's when she's like, nope, this is not cool. I know exactly what this is. We were setting everything on fire. Like, no, we need a symbiote. No, you fucking don't. They didn't listen to me in the first movie, and I'm the only one who survived. You listen to me now. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, I think I remember the beginning of that movie. I do. And then the third movie, I think, is when they go to the prison planet. That's fun. Because people are disappearing, and they don't pick up on it for a long time. And then that's when the next one is Alien versus Predator. And that was with the romance between the Predator and the human.
I love it.
He burns her little cheeky cheek.
See, I didn't see it as a romance, though. I saw it as kinship. He acknowledged her as a warrior.
Well, yeah.
That was...
But he was gonna tap that. Oh, yeah. And then,
Because she killed the thing.
yeah.
And they are a warrior race.
Uh-huh.
And so he was acknowledging her as a fellow warrior.
Exactly. And then gonna knock some alien boots. But,
Okay.
And then there's AVP2, and AVP2 is ridiculous. That's where there's the maternity ward, where they're double pregnant. Double pregnant.
I don't think I saw that one.
Oh my god, it's so stupid. You do not have to watch it. It is so stupid. But I thought it was funny. It's bad. It's bad funny. I forgot how long the game is, but having to hide from the creatures in a first-person view for hours on end, knowing that they could appear at any corner, is the longest horror experience that's worth it. There is one game that I really want to play, but unfortunately, first-person shooters and first-person anything makes me queasy. I don't like it. I get very motion sick.
Same.
But anyway, so you're supposed to be sneaking around this whole mansion thing, and you have to be quiet because otherwise whatever the monster is will get you. And you can use a light source, but it means that the monster can track you faster because then it can see you. So you're trying to sneak around and trying to avoid the monster, and at the same time, you know, if it's dark, you run into things and you make noise. So I want to play that game, but at the same time, I don't want to play that game. I feel like...
Ooh, you know what we should do on stream one of these days? One of these Saturdays?
Okay.
It's called Observation Duty. And it's kind of like one of those seek and finds.
Okay.
So essentially, you have, like, several rooms that you have to keep an eye on. And then things can change. So, like, an object can move...
Yeah.
Or get bigger or smaller. Yeah, you gotta flip between the rooms.
Do you guys ever watch stuff about the back rooms?
I know about the back rooms, yes.
I do not know about the back rooms. What is the back rooms?
Okay, so it is a kind of like a creepypasta.
Okay.
Of, like, you get teleported somehow into this liminal space, and it basically looks like an empty set of corridors that's the beige walls, work style carpeting, and it's a liminal space, so there's nothing there. You don't know how you got in, you can't find an exit, and you're just walking down these empty hallways. And so a lot of TikToks did it, where, like, somebody finds an old abandoned mall, and they're like, oh, I found my way into the back rooms, because they're walking down like these empty hallways and stuff like that.
And you start to see, like, shadows moving, and then you're like, oh!
But then there was a series of video games that people made about the back rooms, and then there's, like, monsters and creatures that you see. And
Okay, so, yeah, no, I'm aware of that. My favorite creepypasta was the mold.
I don't remember that one. What was the mold?
The mold was where you wouldn't hear from someone, and then all of a sudden they'd start texting you or IMing you, and everything would be misspelled or it would be weirdly capitalized, and they're like, come over. I'm at your house. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. And then you would peek out at them, and they just went, look. Something about them would be off, and it's essentially... the mold got them, and it's a mold that I guess started in a cave, and essentially it would follow from one story to the next. So you'd start reading a creepypasta, and it'd be about something completely different, and then all of a sudden you like there'd be a text message, and it'd be different. It would be somehow off, but it started out with, like, you know, please help me, I think something's happened to my best friend, and, you know, describing this scenario, and then all of a sudden, you know, texting was weird. Concept of a never-ending infinite hallways and liminal spaces that should be populated with people but aren't, so you keep hoping to find a way to exit, only to never find an exit. The only good game for the backrooms is the Complex, free to download, super realistic graphics, but it's also short, very quiet and atmospheric. You truly feel like you're completely lost, yet are somehow being watched by something around the next corner. That is kind of creepy.
It is creepy.
I've always wanted to do urban exploration, like the going in of different places, and I used to follow a couple different things on like Instagram and whatnot of people who do the abandoned hospitals.
My parents' old house back in Crescent Town, there's those woods that were behind it.
Mm-hmm.
If you go walking into those woods, there is an old abandoned house back there that Burley and I visited a few times. And it's like got an old stove still in there, and the ceiling, the roof is caving in and stuff like that. But it was really neat to go and see. And I took a lot of weird photos, but I lost most of them because they were up on MySpace. And I don't think I have any backups. But yeah, I like that. Like looking through abandoned buildings and things like that. Like that island in Japan that's completely abandoned.
Mm-hmm. I've done urban exploration to a few places. I went to Centralia, Pennsylvania, the real Silent Hill. I thought that was well, I guess it was only recently, well, within the last decade or so, blocked off where you weren't allowed to go into it because it's still an active fire.
There's areas of Centralia you can go to, and a lot of people sneak in.
Yeah.
And I think there are still a couple residents there that just decided, I'm not moving.
Yeah. What's a little fire?
But they paved over the graffiti road, and I know a lot of people were very upset about that.
It's not blocked off, you just have to know how to get to it. I feel like that's the definition of blocked off. You just, you have to know when to go there. Who to pay. Stuff like that.
But, like, there's this, the one island in Japan that's, like, inhabited by a bunch of rabbits, I think.
Yep. And then there's a cat. Is there a cat island?
I would go to the rabbit one, but I have a feeling I would die. What with the allergies?
There are no signs that will tell you how to get to it. You just need to know how to drive there. It's not blocked off by the roads. You drive near it. There are no barriers. I will say shit stinks because of the underground fires and the coal mines. I think one of the questions that everyone always asks is, what would you do if you had unlimited funds? And one of my answers would be to buy an abandoned town, because there are a lot of abandoned towns.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they need to be fixed up, but I feel like if I had my own little town,
I would 100% be that person that wants to buy a town, move all my friends in it, and have a little commune.
Yes. But I don't want like a culty commune unless it's fun.
Right.
But like,
I mean,
you live in your house, I live in my house. We'll come over and we'll say hello.
We'll trade. We trade tomatoes.
Yeah.
I grow tomatoes. You grow peaches.
Not that kind of cult.
Yeah. Unless we're the leaders.
Then all the husbands are mine. These are all my husbands.
Sure, you can move into our town, but you got to sign over all your money and stuff to us.
We don't want your money, just your husbands.
I'll take the money. You can have the husbands. I'm asexual.
Well, I don't want them for sexual reasons. I just want stuff done.
You're just gonna get a bunch of husbands that don't fucking do anything. They just lays around.
Frustrating!
How many times are you guys gonna ignore this broken sink? A chorus of, we'll get to it!
It's worse than having one husband. It's having 50 husbands that don't do anything. To talk about that person who was left living there recently, IIRC. Really care if I really care? I don't know what that means. That, if I recall correctly, okay. That last person left Centralia, so now it's completely abandoned. The part that sucks
we know
to me
slang.
Is when I visited years ago, some of the graves were defaced. Okay, so Blair Witch, I've already told you how old I am. So, it's no surprise. I was a teenager when
Blair Witch.
Yep. Blair Witch came out. I played violin for the longest time, and now my 6-year-old plays violin because I am that mom. But anyway, so my violin tutor lived in Burkittsville.
Okay. Yeah.
Burkittsville is a tiny, tiny town.
Mm-hmm.
If the woods that they got lost in, if they honestly just walked straight, they would have hit the highway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no, it's not that big. But because of the Blair Witch Project, all these idiots descended on Burkittsville,
Mm-hmm.
and my violin tutor lived next. No, you're the graveyard. She's the one who got her mailbox stolen. But yeah, no, because it had the word Burkittsville on it, so they stole her mailbox. Like, why? But they trashed that little town. It's not that big, and they absolutely trashed it. But you're the one who knew the person who lived next to the graveyard that was from
No, my school. My high school was next to the graveyard from Night of the Living Dead.
Coming
it was
for you,
filled in.
Barbara. We're going to get you, Barbara. So, I told you about Savini, right? Tom Savini. Okay, so Tom Savini did the special effects makeup in Dawn of the Dead, and he did a remake of Night of the Living Dead, the one that I personally like better than Romero's, which is fucking cinematic sin. You're not supposed to like Savini's over Romero's. You're supposed to only like Romero's. But I don't know. I like Barbara better in Savini's version than Romero's. George Romero did the original Night of the Living Dead, did the whole Living Dead trilogy.
Okay.
Or not trilogy, but yeah. And then he got way too big for his own ego and did Land of the Dead, and it was awful. But anyway, so Savini owns a special effects makeup school, and he's awesome. He played a sex machine in Dawn, From Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay.
Do you? He had the little penis gun that popped out.
Nope.
No, still not. Okay. Anyway, he's big in Pennsylvania. He goes to the April Ghouls for the drive-in.
Yeah.
And the first time he had ever gone where I was there is when I was 8 months pregnant. So 8 months pregnant. Yeah. And so I had already talked to M, who owns the drive-in, about setting up next to the bathroom because, again, pregnant, have to go. Wanted to be close, kind of.
Yeah.
And James had gone on ahead. He had already claimed the space, but Savini was there, and he claimed the space and basically told James to move because he wanted to set up a badminton net. So for the next couple of years, he was the asshole who stole space from a pregnant woman. But as we were coming out of the concession stand, after saying hi to M and all of them, and realizing that, this guy had taken our space, I didn't realize it was Savini. And so I basically said, I wish I could, reserve a space ahead of time, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait, I did. Fucking Savini wannabe, look-alike, lame, blah, blah, blah. Just calling him all these different names. He was right behind us the entire time. Whatever. I'm not sorry. And then it turned out to be Savini. Still stands. You're still an asshole.
It sucks when somebody's an asshole.
Yeah. Oh well. But later on, James has had whole conversations with him. I avoid him because, again, if you don't ever say hello, then you don't have to say I'm sorry. And fuck Savini. But I still like his version of Night of the Living Dead better. Because, again, Barbara, in the original, she just kind of lays there as she's being pulled out of a window by her brother, who is a zombie, and all the other zombies. She is useless. She's just bump on a log. I don't like her. But in Savini's version, she, puts on the pants and is the sole remaining person and actually actively hunts zombies after it. Takes control of her own destiny and defends herself against all the man-eating, cannibal, whatever's. But I can't tell him that I like his version better. Because I still can't talk to him. But he invited us into sing happy birthday to Doug Bradley, and I love Doug Bradley. As long as he doesn't have any lines. Or very many lines.
I'm very happy that so far all of my celebrity interactions have been pleasant. I
am an unpleasant person, you forget that.
I met quite a lot of the cast of Supernatural. And I'll tell you, they are such a beautiful cast. Just amazing people. Like I said, DJ Qualls, had a conversation with him, and he was so sweet. Got to hug Jensen Ackles. Got to hug Misha Collins. Mark Pellegrino plays Satan, and he was a god. He was a doll. Jim Beaver, his line moves so goddamn slow because he stopped and talked to every single fan in his autograph line. Yeah, they were all sweet people. Oh, it is past midnight.
Yeah. Did you want to finish her, or did you want to finish her tomorrow?
No, I'll just leave it for now.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Well, Soul Steel, I will go ahead and I will read your fanfic, your OC stuff. What are you doing?
I'm looking to see if Jen had any tape laying around. Oh. But she doot. Show y'all how I saved my paint. On a paint palette.
Do you want any of these like little stickers and magnets?
I don't know.
Because I got way too many. I was going to hand them out, and then it became less of an issue. Okay, just take your time with it, and that you're doing it at all makes me happy. Oh, reading your thing. Okay, yeah. I was thinking he was talking about your painting. Oh, I guess
doing it makes me happy too.
I didn't do anything to make anyone happy. But yeah, is it chapter upon chapter after chapter like my other thing that I read? Because once you get past your actual characters, I'm probably gonna slow down. I'm at 19%. I have 29 long ass chapters on it, but there's some fucking in it, right? Heck yeah. Mm-hmm. Because if there's no fucking, I mean, that's just gonna make it really, really long. Yes, eventually. Okay. Because that's the other thing about this, the little romance one that I kept reading, with the people who go back to being teenagers and then they grow up together again. There's a lot of implied fucking, but there's no fucking. And I am sorry, but if I'm reading something that's supposed to be sort of romantic, I want there to be some fucking in it. I just like bullshit setups or bad payoffs.
Wapalius, is that?
That's James Wapple.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a follow.
Good.
And then I'll come over here.
Oh no, okay, that's your thing.
Set that there for now.
Okay.
Pull this back up. Nope, not that.
I don't think our person ever joined us from Rudders. Sometimes you just gotta imply a table gets messy. Not every fucking is detailed or part of a scene, but every fucking is there at the very least, if that makes sense. Okay, but see, here's the thing. The one that I was reading, he would start where he was like carrying her to the bedroom. And I'm like, alright, we're gonna finally get to some fucking. And then it was like, end of chapter. And then the next chapter, she's fucking pregnant. How did that happen? You gotta show me. Show me the baby making. Yeah, no, I never do that. Holy crap.
I need to know that peen went in vagine.
I would lose my mind skipping ahead 9 months like that. Well, yeah, it's just it skips the whole thing. It's just like, aha, now she's pregnant, and now they've got to worry about all these other people because she's pregnant, and they're gonna try something to either kill her or kill her babies. And yeah, and of course the first baby she has, it's a set of twins. But not just any twins, they're boy and girl twins. So
All right,
special.
babes, I'm setting it up.
Okay, we're rating.
Yeah. We're going to take our 2 viewers in there.
Alright, love you guys. Guys, who T-Cat is also here, that's why. Alright, we're gonna go raid Mini Painter. Do the thing.
All right, and so this message is for the people in our VOD. If you've watched this, I'm sorry, and hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.
Raid.